Yo, happy Monday, happy Monday, guys. We are back, guys. We are back, guys. As you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all, cause we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. Hakeem Jordan, what's cracking like? What's cracking like? What is cracking like?
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
That is correct. We are back. Good time, good vacation, good relaxation.
Look at him.
Welcome
Look
back.
at him. Look Hakeem. Look at
Viva Puerto Rico!
him.
Oh, Puerto Rico!
Yeah,
Hey!
hey. You want
Hey.
to
Hey, man.
what
Well, rest and vacation, man. That we all needed it. I ain't gonna lie.
No, we
We
did.
all needed it. But we back
yeah,
and we back in it. We back in the action. We about to get the rolling. So you guys know. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
yeah, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's nice, huh, Ken? You went to Puerto Rico. What else you went to as
Where
well?
you went to?
I went to Dominican Republic, Puerto
Mm-hmm.
Rico, and St. Thomas.
All right.
I
St.
say
Thomas.
St. Thomas. Yeah, the U.S. Virgin Islands. Baddies. Bad.
And that's next to Barbados, no? St. Thomas, no?
Yeah, it's in that little region. It's
Region.
it's, it's in that little region because you got the USVI and the British VI.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a nice. I'm ready to travel again.
You
How
ain't the
long was
only
the
one,
cruise
man.
again?
Huh?
How long was the cruise again?
It was 7 days,
I
man.
mean, the whole week.
7 days.
So
Yes,
you won't
sir.
mind doing a month? What? I think what 6 months cruise. I
I
think there's
won't mind.
cruise like 6 months.
They do. They do.
Man, but anyhow, man, I know there's a lot of trending topics that was going on last week. Of course, we're not going to be able to cover all of them because we was on vacation. However, we do have some that all trend pretty much were trending during the week, so we all going to talk about that. But before we do that, guys, make sure shout out to the Instagram family, Facebook family, Kick family, and also Twitch family, guys. Make sure you follow. It's very important. Even though we was all on vacation, we were still able to pretty much chop up clips. He was still able to entertain. So it was really good. It was really good to still do that. Shout out to Kendall. The mom father's also in the building. We really do greatly appreciate it. Really. Oh yeah. Right now, I don't know. For some reason, I think YouTube is acting up. Like people that like remember it doesn't show for some reason. It's not even showing it on my TV screen. Like stuff is acting up. But I think it was a YouTube situation. So now
It's
that,
great.
but also shout out to Sapphire Grace. Go ahead.
I
Grace.
love you, Sophia. I
It's
love you,
Grace.
Sophia. I'm back.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with YouTube. YouTube just been acting weird lately. So, but that being said, Jordan, what's going on in the sports world? We already know football is back, but what's going on in the sports world preseason? Let's
Well,
go. Let's do it.
let's talk about the Olympics. You know, the Summer Olympics is banging and everything, so it's been the heat. The the men's basketball team they're still undefeated. The WNBA has been undefeated. Simone Biles, she's won her gold, and still competing as we speak. Also, Shakari Richardson said she won 100 meters. Unfortunately, she won silver, which is really really good. But I want to hear about Nolan Niles. Now he has won gold this weekend or the 100 meters, and he is now officially the most fastest player in the world. And it's been a long time since the U.S. men has won because it's been been heavy hitters, and it's been really the heavy hitters with the Jamaicans, with the Usain Bolts in the men's track and also with the women's track and everything. So, yeah, what really hit big this weekend was uh, Nolan Nolan Lyles. He really really got it. So and this was he won by 0.005 seconds. So it was a very 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 close race, but but like I said, of all the Olympics I went through, his track, his track and field of hitting a 100-meter race really, really, really hit the world of seeing like, hey, now the Americans has the best runner in the world because before that it was held by really Jamaicans, and also Usain Bolt and everything. So other than that, we do have a clip of Noah Lyles, talk about having an interview after his win, and after that we'll chop it up.
Games and a big day for Team USA. American swimmers set 2 world records. Gymnast Suni Lee adding another medal to her collection. But all eyes were on the track where Noah Lyles hoped to prove that he is the world's fastest man. ABC's Inez de la Quintara is watching it all.
In a dramatic photo finish, tonight Noah Lyles sprints to his first gold medal in the men's 100-meter final. The American sprinter celebrating with his family. Lyles now dubbed the fastest man in the world, coming from behind to win by just fractions of a second. The first time in 20 years an American has won this event. From gold on the track to gold in the pool, a huge day for Team USA.
Because everybody on the planet's got to believe there is no way Fink is losing this race.
Starting with an incredible showing from Bobby Fink winning gold in the 1,500-meter freestyle, setting a new world record. The women setting records too, winning the women's 4x100-meter medley relay. And it wasn't close, smashing the world record and beating the competition by nearly 5 seconds. And for the first time in 64 years, the gold medal in the men's 4x100 medley relay does not belong to the U.S. China's stunning Team USA, the men settling for silver. In gymnastics, Suni Lee soared to take home the bronze medal in uneven bars, her third medal of these 2024 games. It was also a day for thrilling comebacks. Team USA cyclist Kristen Faulkner, who made the team as a replacement, surging from 4th to 1st in the final moments. The drama of the games extending outside the arenas too. Team Belgium saying they will not participate in the mixed triathlon relay set to be held on Monday in the Seine after athlete Claire Michel fell ill. Taken to the Olympic Village Polyclinic today for treatment. The Swiss team also saying one of its athletes, Adrian Briffod, will not compete in the mixed relay event due to a stomach infection. Both Michel and Briffod competed in the triathlon individual, swimming in the River Seine, though it's still unclear whether water quality may be to blame for their illnesses.
And Lindsay, another Team USA win in that 100-meter dash. Fred Kerley taking the bronze. Team USA now tying China for the #1 spot in the gold medal tally with 19 golds and leading in the total medal count with 71 medals so far. Lindsay?
Big victories for Team USA.
Yeah, so shout out to Team USA. Right now, they are leading when it comes to the gold, like with the medals. USA is leading by 78. They have 20 golds, 30 silvers, and 28 bronze. As in China, they're in second place of medals, and third place is France, and then fourth place is Austria. So it was a big weekend, for Noah Lyles, Sha'Carri Richardson, and also Simone Biles. So it's been a really big weekend for the Americans. And like I said, there's still track field still going on. I believe Noah Lyles, he's gonna run for the 20-meter race this week, and also I think Sha'Carri Richardson is gonna run for her 200 meters this race again. And also the USA basketball, they're still they're still undefeated, and they don't play till they don't play the gold medal games till not this week but next week as well. So a lot of stuff's going on. Shout out to USA. This is as us as Americans, you want to see USA to dominate as any sports as you possibly can. But go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take about of the weekend? Not just Noah Lyles. What's your take on the weekend of what happened? It could be Noah Lyles, it could be Sha'Carri Richardson, or Simone Biles, U.S. Basketball team, or the three of the basketball teams. So what's your take on the Olympics right now?
Right now. I'm super proud of Team USA. Team USA is doing what they're supposed to do is win. We're very competitive. We learn not to give up and keep on fighting. To me, especially when it comes to the track, I knew I always deep down I always thought Jamaica will always win that category because they just got so many fast runners. When it comes to man and woman, them boys can run. And for Team USA to go over there and to win the gold for the first time in 20 years, it showed the improvement, the dedication these guys put in, and the amount of hours to come on to make sure we come out victorious, especially against China as well when it comes to the aspect of winning a lot of gold medal. I'm proud of Team USA. Let's keep it up. And I'm just waiting on the basketball too as well. I know we're gonna win a gold for the basketball team as well for the basketball tournament. There's so many things that Team USA is doing all around, and I'm proud of those guys. Keep up the great work. Don't give up, especially with Simone Biles. Same thing. She's killing right now when it comes to the gymnastic. She's breaking records after records after records. So them guys, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Is to break records and put the name on the board. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of Team USA. Let's keep it going. Go ahead, Akeem.
Brother, you spoke so eloquently, Ronnie. You hit it right on the point. Shout outs to DJ Triumph. Shout outs to DJ Triumph. Shout outs to Nidus. Shout outs to Fresh Sounds, Florida. We back and better than ever. USA, 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 USA. I want to send a shout out to everybody in USA. The bronze, the gold, and the silver boys. No matter what it is, you out there representing for us. I was happy to see we got a new Michael Phelps, but it's Fink now. Shout outs to Fink. Shout outs to the basketball team. We out here trying to do it. I love this country. I love that y'all representing for us in the USA. And no disrespect to the French. I'm Haitian. We're better than the French. USA forever.
Yes, sir, sir. One thing I want to do, shout out to Shakari, not Shakari. First of all, that's what Shakari. Shout out to Shakari Richardson. She won her silver and everything. This is her very first Olympics, and really passing through and everything. She almost got to go, but the lady from, I think she was to the island of St. Lucia. She was the first, not woman, but the first person who ever could win a gold medal for that country of St. Lucia, I believe. Hopefully I got that country right. So St. Lucia. So shout out to St. Lucia. But yes, shout out to Carrie Richardson of getting the silver. I know she's still working. I believe she's going to go work the 200-meter race. So hopefully she can get the gold. And also shout out to Simone Biles. Her last gold that she won a couple of days ago made her the most decorated gymnastic person of all time. So shout out to Simone Biles. And also shout out to Noah Lyles for finally winning a 100-meter race. Like I said, what Ronnie said, it's been 20 years. And, USA is really, really putting in that work and everything. And other than else, let's keep getting this goal, USA. Let's keep getting this goal. I know the 3-on-3, I've been seeing like the 3-on-3 men's basketball team, they've been struggling a little bit, but hopefully they can get the goal. Also, U.S. men's basketball team, nobody gonna get, they're gonna get the goal. I believe, they either gonna face either Canada. I think they're gonna face Canada for the finale because Canada, they do got some really good players because most of the players that play at Canada also play in the NBA as well. And also shout out to the women's USA team. They haven't lost either, and they're going for their 9th or 10th straight goal because they've been crazy, crazy, crazy good. But shout out to the United States and the USA. Let's get this gold. Let's get these medals because we the most decorated, the best United States of being in sports. We're the dominant. Let's keep up being this dominant. Let's be dominant, baby. Let's go. Let's get it.
Now that, but shout out to the loving Natasha Vincent, the mom, mother, sister in the building. Yes, we miss you too. You already know we love you too. Natasha, great. It's always great to see you. And also the lovely Jalen is also in the building. Shout out to you as well for being there. Go ahead, King.
Houston's finest. Montreal's finest. I love y'all both.
Well, they play Team USA soon, so let's see how much you're gonna love them there.
You're right.
Canada versus United States. Let's see how much you're gonna love them then when them two go head to hand in basketball because they're really good in basketball too. So that's the one I think everybody's waiting for. That them two competing at the end, which I think Team USA gonna win anyway. Mm-hmm. So I ain't worried about that. But now that money, this is money, Jordan. What's going on with the money, man? I hope you talk about the NASDAQ because I'm pissed off about it.
I was gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about that. But I also want to talk about the company. A lot of people the company don't know about is I can't even pronounce it. It's NVIDIA, NVIDIA. Thank you, Hakeem. So NVIDIA. So a lot of people don't know this is a big corporation. They are one of the top most valuable companies in the world. They are the number 3 right under Apple and Microsoft. And their stock this year has been shooting up and up and up and up and up. So they are, like I say, I know people like to talk about Apple, people like to talk about, Google, people like to talk about Microsoft, but this company right here, they're another valuable company, which, I'm not a financial advisor, but if you want to, invest into the stock like this, long term or short term, this is also the stock, you know, that you can make some money on. Really make some money on. But other than that, Hakeem, we do have a short clip about this company, and after that, we'll chop it up.
Shares climbing higher once again today. The stock soared yesterday, adding $327 billion to its market cap. It was driven higher by strong results from competitor AMD. Now, despite the recent rally, though, NVIDIA shares are still sitting roughly 13% below their all-time high. Joining us now for where NVIDIA and some of its competitors are headed, we want to bring in Stacey Raskin. He's Bernstein's managing director and senior analyst. Stacey, it's great to talk to you again. So it looks like a lot of that excitement has now returned. I'm curious, do you think there's been just this shift in sentiment following the AMD's results that we got yesterday?
So I don't actually think it was about AMD's results. I think it's about the CapEx guides we're seeing from lots of the hyperscalers, Microsoft and Meta and Google. All of those CapEx outlooks look very supportive, like we're starting to see those numbers continue to go up. And I think that's what's been driving the AI trade. I actually don't think really it was AMD's results. AMD's results were not bad necessarily. They took their own AI guidance up a little bit, but I don't think they took it up any more than people thought they were going to. I don't think it was above where people thought.
So Stacey, then given that CapEx guide that we are getting from some of these hyperscalers, what does that tell us just about the opportunity, the upside here that we are potentially seeing for these chip makers?
Well, I mean, look, for companies like these, I mean, some of the numbers are very large, right? As you're looking forward in terms of where expectations are. And you know, the hyperscalers, they're big customers. They're doing a lot of that spending. And so you do want to see those numbers go up. This was a concern if you go back, I don't know, a quarter or two ago. There was a big mismatch at that point between like where the CapEx outlook was at the time and a lot of these AI names. And we've continued to see the CapEx guides actually go up materially. I think even Meta reported last night, and not only did they take their CapEx guide for the year, they said that they're going to have like probably substantial increases next year. And so I think that's really what's important. The big worry that people have is just, is there an air pocket like coming? There's so much spending going on. The numbers have gotten so big so quickly. People worry about sustainability. And what we've been hearing from some of the customers is it looks like that spend, at least for now, is sustaining. I think that's what's been driving things.
And so, Stacey, as we think about growing into some of these valuations, I mean, what are these companies going to have to show that they can do in order to grow into the lofty numbers as we've been discussing?
Well, I mean, so be careful. Like lofty numbers, lofty valuations are two different things. Not all of these companies are expensive, right? You can look at a company like NVIDIA. It's actually quite a bit cheaper today than it was before the run started, you know, a year and a half ago. Because as much as the stock has gone up, the earnings estimates have gone up far more than that. And so that becomes the question: like, are the earnings actually achievable? I mean, they need to clearly the numbers need to go up. I mean, I would say that, you know, given where the sell side numbers are, the buy side numbers are going to be even higher than that. And so any kind of increases we can see to customer spending, any sort of clarity we can get on business models, what are they actually doing with this spend is helpful. And I would say, at least in the near term, what we're hearing from that supply chain and from the customers is constructive.
And so on the customer side, or at least on the demand side, I should say, is what we're hearing strong enough to sustain this long term, the growth? At least it seems like all of these companies, as they're talking about the demand that they're seeing, when they're on these calls and saying, well, the demand is strong, so we're just going to keep building it out, keep investing in it.
Yeah.
And so
I mean, that is what we're seeing right now, right? And there's also a little bit of, you know, they're kind of in a fight right now. I mean, I think Google had suggested, what did he say? He said that, you know, the risks of underbuilding were a lot bigger than the risks of overbuilding right now, right? And so, because they can use the capacity for something else if they need to, and they've got tons of money, right? This is one difference versus say 2000. These companies are incredibly well funded, and very profitable. They can afford to spend right now. But I think you're getting the heart of it. This is the controversy on some of these names. It's you know, like the worry that just these guys tend to build and digest, and is there a digestion cycle coming on? And at some point maybe, but it clearly is not now. Like, I'm not really worried about it this year. I'm not really worried about it next year, given some of the product cycles and everything we've got. 2026, I don't know. I also, though, am very bullish on the long-term opportunity. I still think in 5 years or in 10 years, we will be talking about numbers that are materially higher than what we're talking about today. These things are never straight lines. But I do think as we're going along, like over the next like several years, it's up. I think the opportunity, the numbers we will see will be up.
Interesting. 2026 potentially the big test.
I mean, I don't know, right? I mean, we'll see. At least for now, for this year, probably for next year, I think things are fine. I think the spending is going to continue.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the modeling, Stacey, so we enjoy these conversations with you and getting your insights and perspective. Stacey, thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, NVIDIA, they're a really, really big company. So I want to say this before I pass to you guys. They're in the industry of computer software, computer hardware, semiconductors, GPUs, graphic cards, video games, consumer electronics, and they're also into the artificial intelligence, which is AI. They're really, in the dominance of that as well. So, woo, this is a nice company. Oh, shout out to Sherry Bryant. Shout out to Sherry Bryant who's in the chat, and shout out to Shashi Bo who's in the chat. Big love to you women, to you ladies. But go ahead, Hakeem, man. What's your take on this company, man?
Brother, you gave the majority of the information, and I'm gonna just comment on it. Shout outs to Sherry Bryant, a beautiful woman. Shout outs to you, Queen. Shout outs for your love and for checking on us. I appreciate you so much. NVIDIA, you might not never heard the company. He just explained it. It's a graphics card. They've been around for quite some time. Ironically, this computer right here, the graphics that you're seeing is I have an NVIDIA chip in my laptop. So it's everywhere. They, you know what I mean? Gaming, you know it. Microsoft uses it. Meta, Amazon, they all uses their chip. It processes images. So Natasha Vincent says something, and I'm gonna just end it with this. Everything is accessible with fractional investments. It's no excuses anymore.
Not only that, but Sapphire Grace also mentioned something as well. She's talking about like a lot of these investors are now investing their money into smaller companies, which is also a fact. That's why you have to have a different variety of versatile portfolio when it comes to when you come to investing. You can't just always invest in big companies like Apple, Microsoft, and also Nvidia. Now, I say we're not talking about the Nasdaq today, but however, the Nasdaq is down by a huge percentage. Well, a lot of people money is hurting. And all the people that did invest in Nvidia are hurting as well because right now of the fear of and a recession. So a lot of big investors are pulling their money out and like pretty much with Sapphire Gray said, and they're putting their money right now into smaller companies. Nvidia is a great company. I know somebody that I know personally who did invest in Nvidia. I think it was Gore. One time Gore mentioned in the chat he invested a lot of money in Nvidia when it was small. Now he's reaping the benefit. So that's what happened when you invest in a small company. You never know, the company may grow and be a multi-trillion-dollar company. It happens that way. That's why you got to be smart when it comes to the aspect of investing. That's why you got to make sure you do your homework, sit with a financial advisor, and know where to put your money where your mouth is. And I think that's what's happening right now in the black community. I think in the black community right now, we miss a lot of opportunities, especially when it comes to the aspect of investing. Because Nvidia right now is a good company to invest in. Just about based on what everything's going, based on where technology is going. Right now is a good time to invest. I know this is not financial advice, but however, right now is a good time to invest in a lot of AI because AI is everywhere. Even computer, even we're using at work. At my job we use Honeywell. There's people that are using literally NVIDIA chips when it comes to the police dogs. Miami-Dade police have a police dog now. That's computerized. So what I'm saying, like stuff is that's where we're heading to. We're heading to more technology. As we head to more technology, put your money in there and let your money grow. Don't just leave like I always tell people, don't just leave your money in the bank. Because when your money's in the bank, it's just sitting there. It's not gaining no interest. But you put your money in the right place, it's going to gain a lot of interest. Shout out to KF504, who also is a financial advisor. So you guys need financial advice, he's a good guy to go to. KF504. Shout out to him. But go ahead, Jordan. No, go ahead. You gonna read a comment? I can go ahead.
Yeah, he says, Shiesty Bum say, Hakeem, why you got your scarf like that? I just came back from Puerto Rico, baby.
Yeah, baby. He was on vacation.
Key. I was on vacation.
Yeah, man. So Nivea, this company is very, very interesting, especially when it comes to artificial intelligence and everything, because the more artificial intelligence we can see, we're gonna see of the chips that they use, it's gonna probably be used by this company when it comes to what Ronnie said, when it comes to police dogs, when it comes to robotic delivery robots that deliver in certain cities and everything. This company right here can really, in the next 5 to 10 years, if it really does well, especially in artificial intelligence, can really blow Apple and Microsoft out the water and be one of the top companies in the world globally and everything. It also depends on what other countries can see and see as this company as well. You talk about China, the Middle East, also Europe too. What does these countries can look at NVIDIA and what it can do, especially for artificial intelligence and everything. What kind of deals they can do to make not just AI, but also computer chips and everything as well. So I can see, in the future, like I said, I'll definitely be watching the stock as well. I will, invest into the stock in the future. But just really looking in the artificial intelligence side, if we see more of that and we see those chips, the chips are like a lot of artificial intelligence using these chips on NVIDIA, this could be a really big company and being one of the most valuable companies in the world. And so this is something I want to see. But that's my take on that.
Shaji say I agree. Most people don't know how to invest, which is true. That's why literally we be on the internet every day. Most of us we be in different sectors. We be in different people's channels. Literally, it only takes 5 minutes a day just to go watch a video about financial advice. I'm just being honest. It's so much information. YouTube is a great tool. I learned a lot about financial advice just based off YouTube. Listen to KF514, listen to our Chicago Gorilla. Even Anton. Some people have mixed feelings by Anton, but I sometimes listen to him because some people they do have some good advice when it comes to spending your money. Because the problem is today, especially black people, we are addicted to hoarding money and spending unnecessary money when we know we could use our money for bigger and better things. So I think we need to get to a place where the money need to be used for what money is being used for, and that's to invest, make more money, so your kids don't have to suffer and don't have to depend on the government. Because my dad and my mom and dad did what they needed to do, so I could be out here and be successful. That's just my opinion, and especially right now with student loan debt. Oh my God, that junk is. We're not even gonna talk about that. But anyhow, Jordan, hip hop. What's going on in the hip hop sector? What's going on in the hip hop world?
Let's talk about the hip hop sector. So Charlamagne set up with Big Sean, and they had a conversation about the big three conversation, which is Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. And Big Sean says, he hear himself, from people to be in that conversation, be in that big three. So I mean, it could be, Kendrick, Drake, or Big Sean, or Kendrick, J. Cole, or Big Sean, but he believes that he's up in that big three conversation or being the top rappers in the game. But don't take my word for it. We do have a clip of Charlamagne talking to Big Sean about him being in the conversation. After that, we'll chop it up.
Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. That's what it's always been.
And I hear my name around that a lot. So
outside of the big three, I actually think it's a fantastic four. Because I throw Future in there.
Okay.
But not because of lyrics, but just because of impact over the last decade plus. And then I think after that, that's when you talk about the Seans, the Wale's. That's why I go.
Well, there's only one me and there's only one Wale, so. Okay, so the big three converse. So what's the question?
Do you ever be upset that you're not in that combo?
Well, shit, I hear my fucking name all the time when people talk about this big three stuff and like.
Because even when you said who'd you say your bigger three? I don't have to.
So your so-called bigger three. Right?
Oh, okay, so what people think is okay. I got
yeah. What people think. Yeah, that's why I said your so-called bigger three.
Or the general consensus big three.
But I also understand that I have been.
The combo is Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. That's what it's always been.
And I hear want to give them reasons to be fans, and I think that just comes with more consistency. But I think I'm at a point in my life where I can produce more but still keeping on God's time and in my time. But you know, I think the way my life is going, it's like that's one of my priorities is to like put more music out with meaning too, though. You know, with still that feeling of okay, feeling good about it.
Let me show you how God works. Look what my next question was. Can you be upset by what you haven't gotten out of rap if you know that you haven't been as consistent as the people in the big three?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I'm not delusional. Like, I haven't been putting out music. So that's one of the, yeah. But I do feel like when it comes to rapping abilities that I have no limit on my rapping abilities. I feel like I can keep improving and keep getting better, and I can hang with anybody on any song.
You know,
and I've proven that.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to give them reasons to be fans, and I think.
So there you have it. You know, Big Sean. You know, he's talk about. You know, he has been consistent with his music and everything. He has it. You know, with the Kendricks. You know, and also J. Cole, and Drake and everything. But it's very, very interesting that he said he hears stuff that he might be in that big three, one of the top 3 big artists, in the game right now. But I definitely want to hear from you, Akeem. Man, what's your take on what Big Sean is talking about?
I'm gonna say this with a heavy heart. And you might not know this. I've always been a Detroit rap fan. Snap Dogg, T Grizzly, and Big Sean. Detroit is my favorite album. I bought Dark Twisted Fantasies. I bought the album. I love Big Sean. Big Sean is a lyricist. I don't know what happened in his life. I don't know if he had what you would call it, imposter syndrome, but he hasn't been consistent. I know he took some time off because he said he was dealing with depression. We're fans, and I'm sorry to say that. I know you're human, but we want music. I'm not to be disrespectful. You could take a sabbatical, but we don't want to know you taking a sabbatical. Put out some music. At one point, he's supposed to be the big three. He had more love than a lot of these other than like Kendrick and Drake. He had the hits. He was supposed to be that guy. Touche. Shiesty Bump, I'm gonna agree with you. Wale is a phenomenal artist and makes the best music I've ever heard, but he gets in his own way with his own mentality. He wants to be great instead of being Wale. So I'm telling you this. I know you had a point. I know you just had a baby. Peace to your queen. But us fans is disappointed in you, Big Sean. We loved you. We supported you. At one point in time, I was ready to move to Detroit because of Big Sean. I now want to move to Louisiana.
No, shout out to Hassan. Shout out to Hassan, aka It Is What It Is TV. He got a big fight coming up, you guys. I hope you guys know. Hassan got a big fight coming up. He's going to Philadelphia. He finds somebody. Shout out to him and Big Camp. He's going over there, Big Camp. They have a big fight going on. He's not fighting Big Camp, but they have a big fighting tournament. They're doing it for charity. Shout out to them. They're doing a good thing. I don't know if they're going to record it or not. I'm not sure, but shout out to them. They're doing their thing. But when it comes to the aspect of Big Sean, the only reason why I didn't put him in the big three is because, like you said, he's not being consistent with his music. Of course, we know him for being a lyricist, but at the same time, depression do hit some of these artists, and that you already know when it comes to the aspect of depression, the music business is a business. If they see that you won't put yourself on pause, okay, cool, we're gonna find somebody else to take your slot, and that's pretty much what happened with Big Sean. I think Big Sean, he recognized it. I love the fact that he told Charlamagne the God, like, hey, listen. I know I have not been consistent with my music. I let my fans down. I understand that. But not right now. It's time for me to get back to work. And hopefully he does get back to work so you get right back into the big three. And I was shocked that Charlamagne the God also mentioned Future to be one of the people on top of the game. And I understand why he mentioned Future to be one of the people on top of the game because the simple fact is Future he write great music. People never give Future his credit. Future write great music for a lot of great artists. From the Beyonce, for the Rihanna, list goes on and on. For boy, so many different artists. So I see why he kind of got Future up there in the category because over the past 10 years, he still consistently drops hits, even though he's not really doing his thing, but he's writing for other artists. But Big Sean needs to get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know if you saw Shiesty Bun ask a question. She said, "What happened to what's his name?
Bryson
Bryson
Tiller.
Taylor."
He's
Oh,
another one.
he fell way off.
The man first album was phenomenal.
Yeah, I remember when I saw him and me and my wife, we went to the festival. I think it was Bonnaroo, and we saw him perform. And he's a very good performer.
Very good performer. Very good
But
performer.
continue. Go ahead, Jordan. Continue.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm guessing, with Big Sean, he's the only person I haven't seen, see on concert or see in a festival. So Big Sean is definitely one person I'd like to see. Probably be in a festival. If he's doing a festival, maybe Coachella or something like that, I would definitely love to come up and see him. But Big Sean was on that wave, buddy. Let me tell you, he was on that wave. If he would have been consistent, you probably would have had knocked somebody out. You probably would have knocked either J. Cole out or Drake or somebody, because he will definitely be in that top 3 conversation because he can spit and he is a definitely good lyricist. Shout out to the 313. But yeah, man. Like I said, there's sometimes with rappers, sometimes when it comes to the mental health or something like that, sometimes you got to take a year or 2 off and everything. Also with him, I heard earlier in the interview, I remember Charlamagne was talking about, her and Jenny Echo, y'all been together for what, 7, 8 years already. Where's marriage gonna come into the table? And he said, it's just at this moment of time right now, it needs a lot of work right now. I guess it comes to to be more focused on family, or whatever it is, money, whatever. Right now you can just hear, if y'all heard his interview, it's like, it's just like it's a lot of stuff going on with him right now, and that's why he probably haven't been consistent and everything. So. But yeah, man, I know, Big Sean, like I said, he come out with an album, he come out with a single. I liked it. I liked him with the trifecta with him and Eminem. His song came out. That was really I personally enjoyed it. But yeah, man, Big Sean, just do what you need to take care of, personally with you or with your girlfriend, with your child and everything, once they, if you got to take the rest of the year, I was fine, but you, like I said, Big Sean, you still a heavy hitter, and you can come out next year with a banger because when you come out to the banger, Detroit gonna stand up. So shout out to the 313, baby. So like I said, we believe in you, Big Sean. So take the time you need. If you need this year, the rest of this year off, go ahead. Next year you're gonna come back. I know you'll come back heavy in this game. Shout out to you, Big Sean.
Sugarback asked, are they married? I think Big Sean and his wife or his girlfriend.
They're not married yet.
Jordan said they're not
not
married. They're not married.
They got a baby.
But
they're not married.
So, but hopefully he get back to the music and start letting his fans down. If not, then to be honest, I didn't hear Big Sean name in a while.
Yes, Chelsea Bum. I think Janae Echo I think she had a baby with Dream, I believe. Allegedly. I think it was Dream. I gotta look it up.
Man, Dream out there.
I think yes, he does have I think Janine has a 13 or 14-year-old for sure.
Nah, but shout out to the lovely Bobby Bryan, who's also in the building. She said, "Welcome back." Yes, we're back, and we're back like never before. So just be on the lookout for us. We're back like never before. So that being said, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side as we get ready to deep dive to different varieties of topics. So Jordan, you already know. Do your thing, big dog.
So let's go. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's love to talk about it. So the first topic we're gonna talk about Brittany Renner. We haven't talked about her lately. Last time we talked about her was her and her Pearly Things. They went out and everything, but now she's going viral because she has converted herself to Islam. Very interesting.
I think it's cap.
I think it's cap too, but. She came up viral today, talk about her converted to Islam. I'll read in the comments like some people say, she's trying to find her way, trying to find her person and everything, but she went viral, she was all covered up and she's, you know how like she like to say, she was speaking her truth. But needless to say, Hakeem, play the clip, and then we're gonna chop it up. If it's cap or is it not cap? Go ahead, Hakeem.
And not that, but the Islam people, just in case we don't take no shot to the people that are actually in the Nation of Islam. This is just her doing her take. But go ahead, Hakeem.
Oh, hi. So I'm currently cleaning house, out with the old and with the new, manifesting a new wardrobe, inshallah. I have no idea how this is gonna look. I have contractual obligations, clothes to wear, posts to do, bills that have to be paid, and showing up the best I can, right? Because I know that it's not going to be perfect. I know that people may have a gripe. I mean, my arms are out, right? First of all, it's hot, and then I sweat like a puddle under my armpits. Not an excuse, but looking into Botox under my arms and finding clothes that are more aligned with where I'm headed, even if it's not to the book perfect. That's what this is all about for me, as I'm just going to show up and give my best. And every day my best gets better. First of all, hi. So I'm currently...
Brittany,
shout out to Natasha Visit with the super chat. Go ahead, Joe. You can read the super chat. Go
shout
ahead.
out to Natasha with the super. She said, "Wait a minute, this thing is on." Yes, it is. We finally monetized. We are. We didn't say anything, but we surprised that Hakeem turned it on 2 weeks ago, and we're finally monetized. So yes, Natasha, if you also want to join the Chaos Culture supporter, go ahead. It's only $4.99. You get we get you a little badge, and also you get a little emojis. You got my emoji head, Ronnie's emoji, and also Hakeem's emoji head too. So yeah, thank you so much, Natasha. You've been. I know he's gonna turn on. You're gonna support us big, but yeah, we're finally monetized, so we appreciate it. For all the people that's been watching us for years and years and years, we happy because y'all made this happen. So we appreciate you guys so much.
But go ahead. I don't know who want to go first. Hakeem, you go first because this is the Nation of Islam.
I want to go Hakeem first.
Go ahead, huh? So for a lot of y'all who don't know, oh wow.
Oh, shout out to Stephanie. She sent it for the $20 super.
Damn, Steph.
Stephanie,
yeah,
Steph.
Super sticker. Shout out to you, Steph. $20 super sticker. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Pretty brown, driving me wild.
She came out of nowhere with that one. Dang.
Stephanie, since you put that 20, I'm coming to California to propose. I'm coming to put a ring on it since you put that 20 on it. Listen.
No, since she put that 20, I ain't being toxic no more. Forget it. I throw that in the garbage.
Listen.
I'm good.
Listen. I'm a feminist now. I'm pro-woman. I leave the toxic masculinity.
The Tasha. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Every day.
Shiesty, no. Not Shiesty, boom.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
She giving out memberships. Whoa.
Memberships. Oh, thank you.
Whoa. She went crazy with the membership.
Crazy.
Wow.
Natasha, oh my God.
Well, shout out to the new member. Shout out to J-Hub. Shout out to Thanos is a member. Next Mimi. Level. Mimi, Ashton. Genesis. Wow.
Ashton.
Wow. Don't make Hakeem cry right now. He just came back. Wait till the show's over.
Oh man!
Hey, listen!
I told you, we take care of the Chaos Culture family over here, big dog.
Just marry all y'all.
He like, oh no!
Oh man, Natasha, you like I said, you the mom mother, and we appreciate you so much. We love you so much. We love you. Shout out to Genesis. Shout out to Genesis.
Boom! I'm moving to DC now.
Wait, Hakeem, you gotta pick one. Is it California or is it DC? Which one? You can't.
Or is it Montreal?
Oh, it's
Listen,
Montreal. Which one is it?
You gotta go to international.
listen. Shicey's never even shown her face, and she put down. I'm moving to DC. I'm moving to Bowie.
Oh man.
I'm going to go get a government contract, Shiesty.
Oh man.
I'm going to get a government contract.
Someone is balling. That's how it is, man. The mom mother showing love and support.
Love you, man. Y'all just put tears in our eyes.
Yeah, man. We
Go-
appreciate it. Go ahead,
But
Hakeem.
go
man.
ahead, Hakeem. Go ahead.
Man. What's your take?
So for a lot of people who don't know, I used to be a practicing Sunni Muslim, and I want Hassan, if you can chime in for me. When you take your shahada, that's between you and God. Her going online makes it very disingenuous. Muslims take this thing very, very serious. She's covered, and she says she's contractical and this and that. If she was a true Muslim, she knew that Allah will provide for her. If she cast away all things that doesn't deal with peace be upon him, the Prophet Muhammad. So this is why I say that her just coming online and say it's a new year and this and that, it's not genuine. Muslims do not go online and say I'm a convert. They might try to preach the knowledge to you, but that's your relationship between you and God.
Natasha, she said she did, but she did convert it. She said she did convert it to Islam. But I don't know how true that is. That's why a lot of people think she's trolling online. Which is and Hakeem Hassan said you're all right. What you're saying. He said you're all right. I gotta go cut the grass. I can't get married on me.
Listen. If you say you're willing to cut the grass, I'm moving to Tampa, Ybor City.
Man, you got it. So, Hakeem, you're in a polygamous relationship. You don't know what woman.
Listen,
you got a woman in Canada, you got a woman in LA, you got a woman in DC and in Tampa.
Sophia Grace will never have to cook again, and she says she'll cut the grass. You won't even have to wash clothes. I'm doing everything.
Now,
come on, that humidity. Oh man.
It's hot.
And it rained
right now.
Heavy in their area too now.
Yeah.
That was it. She going to cut the grass. I'm like, Sophia, you cutting the grass after that storm? You cutting the grass? The floor's wet.
Sophia Grace, all right, first of all, are you okay over there? Because I know the other side of you, y'all got heavy rain for that little hurricane. So are you good over there? I just want to know, are you good?
No, she said she cut the grass before it rains again. So I think she cut the grass. I think she cut the grass before it rains again. But it seems like she's good because she's online. So but Fort Myers got they had a bad flooding over there at Fort Myers Beach. But Brittany Renner, the thing with her is, I hope she's not trolling, but if she's trolling online, that's not right because, like you said, Hakeem and Jordan, people take this religion very seriously, especially when it comes to the Nation of Islam. Normally, when people do their conversion, they don't do it online. They keep everything in the private. But I don't know what she's trying to do, what statement she's trying to make, or she's trying to prove to the world, like, look, I'm changed, I'm different, I'm getting rid of my clothes. Because if you go more into the video, she show her clothes, she show her wardrobe, like she's giving them away. She don't want to wear them no more. She don't want to be known as a whore or a harlot. She's trying to be something totally different. So a lot of people online, when I was reading the comment, a lot of people online make it seem like she's very sincere in her conversion. Me, I think she's trolling. But in the aspect of trolling, I really find it to be very offensive because some people really do practice that religion and actually try to live that life of that religion. And then you going around playing around like that, that's not right. Especially when it comes to the Nation of Islam, they really take that thing serious, especially the women. So I'm like, if she's serious about what she's doing, be serious, but don't troll if you're not being serious. To me, that's wrong. Now but shout out to the lovely Genesis at the Dark, who's in the building. And also, she be doing content over there with MJ as well. Shout out to her and also MJ. They've been doing good content over there on their end. Go ahead.
Let her know. Tell MJ we want to interview her. We need her on here.
Yes.
Yeah, I already talked to MJ. Talked to MJ before. I told her I want her on Genesis over here, so we could do like at least one content together. And Sophia Grace if possible, and then do that thing.
Need you back,
Sophia. Want to be
Yes,
bad.
absolutely.
But go ahead, Jordan. Do your thing.
So Brittany Renner, she's what, 30, she's in the mid-30s and everything, and she's trying to find her way in life. I believe her converting to Islam is, I think she really has some self-thoughts about it. Hopefully she did, and really coming out and showing us that, she has converted to Islam and everything. I with you, Hamrani. I hope she take it seriously. But the thing is, this is how I know I'm gonna take her seriously. If she posts more of her, doing what she's supposed to do with Islam, being around, other women, not seeing her do things going viral of her, shaking her, twerking, all that type of things, and that's what people are waiting for, and to catch her on that. So, if she posts more about, the Islam religion and everything, and we see that more on her social media and everything, and also not this show, also talks about it as well on her show that she does too and everything. So, for a lot of women like her, I know it's not easy. A lot of people just wait her to see her to say, hey, we saw you doing this, maybe catch her do something viral or shaking her tail, something like that, and also not going on to these podcasts and try to go viral to get some type of cash and everything, because when you're going to Islam, she's not gonna make a lot of money like she thinks she's gonna do. So, and hopefully, she can find a man, in the faith of Islam as well. So this is a big, big change for Brittany Renner. I don't think she has no idea and everything. So hopefully, prayfully, that it will last for her. It could work out for her. I'm just saying it work out for her. If it does not work out, Caps for the Red, we're gonna be talking about it. We're definitely gonna be talking about it. So
But
Brittany
to me, be
Renner,
careful.
she got exactly. She better be careful. So, because a
Be
lot
careful.
of people really look at you, especially with this religion. It's nothing to play with, and it's nothing to joke about.
I
Oh yeah,
want
thank you again, Jen. But go ahead, Hakeem.
to preface this and say this, people. Islam is not like Christianity.
Correct.
People take this thing very, very seriously.
They
The
do.
Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon to him, is not to be played with. People get unalive by playing games like this. It's best
Correct.
for you to be serious or leave it alone. There's Muslims who not playing Sunni, Shiite, Sufi, whatever you're talking about. This is not religion. Religion is not something to be played. Especially we got them boys going through some issues over there. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Them Palestinian boys. Peace be upon to them. We praying for them. So Brittany Renner, this is a warning to you. If you serious about being Muslim, get offline. Devote your life to Allah, and life will be better for you.
Genesis I am, or called Genesis at the Dark. She say, Brittany Renner is an influence. So do you think her influence will transfer to her newfound spiritual life? Yes, because remember she has a strong following, so her fans will follow her if she lived the right lifestyle. They will follow her. Not only that, she will actually get new following as well, because there's women that actually do practice that religion when it comes to Islam. So I'm saying if she take it seriously and she vlog her life the right way,
Yeah.
I think it'd be something very impactful, if you ask me. Because remember, Brittany Renner was known for being a whore. Everybody know her like sleeping around, sleeping with multiple different guys
Entertainers,
and this and that,
basketball players.
entertainers. So for her to switch her life over to that and do something positive with it, to me, is a great story. But I hope she's doing it for real and just not doing it just because of the quote unquote gram
And
and then the exposure. Go ahead.
and also too, if it works well for her too, convert to Islam, and she could stay there and be successful and do what she do, she could also can write, like you said, right? She does has a big fan base and everything. She could also could, write another book about, transferring to Islam and how it changed her life
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So it could be, if she does well, it could be a good. If she writes a book, it'd be a good book deal for her as well. Go ahead, King.
Yes, and I want to comment on what um Natasha Vincent said. Muslims don't really chastise each other like Christian dudes. I could be wrong about what I'm saying. Um Now Stack 5, he ain't no Muslim. Let's just get that straight. I don't know what he is. He ain't representing Islam. He's not on his deen. Now, Natasha Vincent, I'm gonna tell you something. Muslims do chastise other Muslims. They just don't do it in public. They'll call you over back to the mosque. The imam comes to your house personally. It's a very tight-knit community. You know what I mean? And sometimes there's also levels to this too, depending on if you're in a particular tribe or if you're part of a particular family or if you're close, you'll get chastised. So if you are a Muslim, a part of a community or a mosque, and you're off your deen, they're having intervention. I've seen this thing happen before. They've frowned upon real Orthodox Muslims, frowned upon music, frowned upon being so public about this stuff. You see some people preaching Islam and reading the Quran online. Those, I don't know them like that, but real Muslims I know are very private. They don't want their religion to be disrespected. So, you know what I mean? And it's the thing. They're not public about things like that. Go ahead.
But is there a reason why they're not public about it, or just because it's just based on the religion?
It's based on the religion. It's a lot have to do. I can't quote verbatimly, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot have to do what the Prophet Muhammad says. You know what I mean? Because you have to live your life very righteously. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these things seem very wicked at a sense. Because
Mm-hmm.
in some sense it is true. Look at the stuff that goes on social media and on TV, how it warps our mind and stuff like that. So we have to be
True.
able to detach to that. You got people out here threatening people.
Yeah. Facts.
You got, you know what I'm saying? And we're not supposed to be doing that. So
That's true. Yeah.
yeah.
That's facts. Go ahead, Jordan. Continue.
All right, on to the next topic. Oh, I want to talk about this because this is goes around with Ronnie's alley. So there's been a study, and this has come from sidepost.org, and it says that a new study shows that men are now 6 times more likely to want a polygamous marriage rather than traditional. The study found that men are 6 times more likely than women to be open to polygamous relationships, which involves one man and multiple female partners. Among the least desired relationship types was two-timing, where one person has 2 partners who are unaware of each other. This paper was published by the Archive of Sexual Behavior. So
Praise the
there's no
Lord, Hakeem.
there's no there's no video clip on it, but this was a study is shown and everything. Very interesting, very interesting. 6 times more likely to be polygamous marriage or relationship than being a very traditional.
Hakeem said, "Praise the Lord. Praise the
Praise
Lord."
the Lord. Hallelujah.
So
now,
I want to hear it from Ronnie because
Ronnie.
it's up with Ronnie's alley. So go ahead,
Yeah.
Ronnie. Man. What's your take, man?
Remember we got to go back to the ancient time. In the ancient time, men had multiple women. I've been saying that for the longest. Men had multiple women. Most of the time, the women at that time understood the reason why men had multiple women, because the simple fact is, man need to procreate the world. We need to multiply our seed. We have so many little ones inside of us that needs to come to the earth. Women, on the other hand, women, don't get me wrong, women do have the capability to be in a, women also be in a polyamorous relationship as well. There's other women that date multiple men. So, and it makes sense because remember, we human beings and we're made to procreate with one another. However, in today's society, the reason why people are pretty much have a distaste for it is because the simple fact is a lot of men today don't have enough resources for the woman they do want to truly desire. Because you're going to mind you married, it takes a lot to take care of one woman. But let's say if you have the financial resources and you say, "Oh, I want another woman, I can be able to take care of another woman too," you will take on that niche. And not only that, but you see it multiple times when you hear different type of stories. Men, men will always have a side chick. Don't get me wrong, women have side chicks too now, but men would typically always have a side chick. Why? Because it's in our nature to have multiple women. Now, a lot of women in the chat, of course, they're gonna disagree because they used to the European American concept. One woman, one man. That's a European concept. But if we go back to ancient Africa, you'll see it'd be like one man with three women. My grandfather, who's no longer here, had multiple women when he was in Haiti. Multiple women. Had multiple kids. He was well off, of course, but he still had the same thing. Even my dad told me stories like that. A lot of, even I can't even tell you, a lot of, if you go to Haiti, a lot of Haitian men have more than one woman in Haiti.
It's a fact.
And they don't have a problem with it. But how come when you come to America, it's a big issue?
Yeah.
It's because the same fact is an American concept that you got to be monogamous. And then when the guys that are monogamous, they always have a side dude. I mean, a side girl. Doesn't make any sense, right? But go ahead, Akeem, your thoughts.
Brother Ron, you spoke so eloquently and you razor sharp with it. Razor sharp with it. I'm just going to piggyback behind you. Now, in some instances, polygamy makes sense. In extreme poverty,
Yeah,
financial
gain.
financial gain, women gains a provider, a protector, and sometimes you're gonna have to bundle up. A lot of y'all might think it's sexual, but you know what I mean, bundling the family together makes sense. Also, remember too, polygamy also works for women who already have kids and want to be
Yeah.
taken care of. People don't know that. There's also an instance for women who can't have kids. People don't think about this. In certain tribes and places like this, they also would pair you up with a husband. So these are things you don't even know. Some things that might be complicated for you in the dating scene, you would have somebody to protect and love you. And especially if you don't want to have kids and your husband want to have kids, you need a polygamy. So half of y'all are with somebody who with somebody. Yeah.
And another thing too, like Hakeem, you gotta think about too. There's some women that cannot have kids at all.
At all.
What you do with those women? You just tell me just abandon those women? No. Some of the women need to have the desire of having a man there, not only that, but being an aspect of a marriage. Why not come to a guy that already have a kid and his wife, and you just come along and belong with the family? So you just won't be out there and die alone. Majority of the time, women do die alone. Men do die alone too. Don't get me wrong, but the studies show is a lot of women today dying alone.
What she mean by BOGO marriage? What that mean, BOGO?
Oh, buy one get one free.
100%.
So you get one, you get another one.
100%. I'm saying this. Everybody wins in polygamy. Everybody wins. Your kids get a father, and a lot of you women that get a man. If you're willing to get with the program. In certain instances, monogamy doesn't work. You know what I mean? Especially when you see a lot of these football players, entertainers, they still juggling 30, 40 women. They paying bills for 5 houses. 5 houses.
My person believe Hakeem in a man's lifetime, he should have 3 women. 3 women he should marry. Even my dad told me that concept.
The
At least 3 women.
Muhammad in the Quran allows you to have 4 wives.
And you're in his lifetime, right?
4 wives. That's the max. You know what I mean? And I'm saying this. If we are not put here just to be breeding. No. Listen, no, that's not the thing. You're not. Y'all are inspiration. Y'all are our muse. But here's the thing. We want heirs. We want dynasties. We need the children. So if you not, get you an Elizabeth or a Sarah in the Bible to handle that for us. Or a
No, but Hakeem, there's a guy in this space. The talk put his name. Shout out to Omar. Shout out to Omar. I know who he is too. He got 3 wives. One of his wives is in Africa. One of his wives is in Texas, and I think one of his wives, if I'm not mistaken, in Texas, I think is in DC. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong though. But he have all 3 wives, and he take care of all of them. And they don't have an issue with none of each other.
And I like that. I'm on that same level. So I'm telling you, baby, you don't want to have kids. You can't have kids, or you a little older. That don't matter. We still marrying you. I'm still paying the bills. I'm still getting the Gucci bags. You just got to be okay with me tapping in the next room. You got to be okay with that. I'm not going to ask you to join because I know you're not in that freaky stuff.
Nobody different state, but if they're in different states, it shouldn't be an issue. Let's say if you have a Stephanie over there, Natasha in Canada, and Sapphire Grace in Tampa, you got to travel.
All in one house. All in one house.
You can't put them all in one house. No.
Listen, baby. We still got to stretch. Listen, we still got to stretch the bag. Sapphire, Stephanie, I'll put all y'all in one house, get y'all all one vehicles. I'm protecting y'all. I'm protecting y'all. I'm putting that coverage over you. All y'all would have my last name.
Look, if it's a fire laughing and Stephanie said red flag, I'll say different household,
Hey,
not in the same
I
household.
would say this. It takes an extremely rare type of man to multiple multiple women in the house or outside the house and everything. It takes an extremely rare man to do that. I mean, you have personalities that could be different. You have women thinking, like I said, who might not wants to be number one, and it's hard for them to see a number two or number three and everything. It's very hard for the woman to think of herself not to be number one. You know, that's why I think it's, especially in this era we in 24/4, that's why I really don't think it could work. But like I said, it takes an extremely rare man to manage those type of personalities, because it's extremely hard to have that in the household. Um, if you look at what Nick Cannon is doing, you know, he has multiple baby mamas. He has 5. Well, he has 12 kids and everything. So he has his way to how to manage, you know, that as well. And other people as well and everything. You know, I know, man, this is what they're likely what they want, but the thing is, it's like, can you manage multiple? Can you manage multiple women in your house? Two is a lot. I'm just telling you. I'm married one right now. I mean, like I said, she's my pride. She's my lead wife, whatever. I mean, to have another one like that, or someone to have a different personality like that, I mean, I need something like that. I'm needing like a 5-6 bedroom house, something like that. I need space. You need space to have something like that, to have multiple women in your house. You need like a mini metro or something like that, or have like
I told her, I'm telling her, kid,
or what you call it, a gas house or something, because you can have, if you live in a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom apartment and you try to manage multiple women, that is not going to work. It's too much. You're going to need a 5-6 bedroom house, or a master bedroom for one wife, or your first wife, your second wife, or if you have 3 or 4 wives, you need like maybe a house, 2 houses next to each other, or 3 houses next to each other to manage that, because around at this era, this time, how our women are, we know, with the independence and everything, and you know, with the mindset and everything, you need to be an extremely rare type of man to do that. And this time, that's what I'm gonna say about that.
and not that, but I came and there was another woman also in this way. She go by the name Miss Polly. Shout out to her, Miss Polly. She
Yeah.
also in a relationship with 3 men. She's a woman. She date 3 men. All 3 men know about each other. All 3 men understand the program. If you understand how the program is set up and how it runs, most people don't have an issue with it, because at the same time, she's like, hey, you go out there, do your thing, but when it comes to me, I need my time. Most of the people are in a poly relationship anyway. They just don't know how. They don't even know what the true meaning of it. Because, like I say, most guys have side women. Not majority, but most guys have women on the side. They be like, I talked to some guys even got work wives, and some women even got work husbands. So I'm like, okay, that's a poly relationship. And at the end of the day, you still go back to your main husband, which is at home. Don't make any sense. So especially now and today, when we live in a society where cheating is on the uprise, the best thing is to stop the cheating, get in a party relationship, and stop doing what you got to do. You know, and not only that, but a lot of women today are having a lot of open marriages. That's a party relationship. Go ahead, Akeem.
You're right, brother. I'm a hypocrite. Ain't no such thing as poly when you deal with me. You in the house, you can't deal with no other person. I'm supposed to allow to have multiple.
Don't, then you got to set the rules. You set the rules. You have to let the women know, like, hey, listen, it's on your street. If you go out of that program, you out of the contract. You out of the rules.
Now, one thing I wanted to mention is this: women outnumber us 2-1. If every black man in America get married, there's still to be a whole bunch of black women with no husbands. There's still to be black women with kids with no dads in the house. This can fundamentally change shit overnight. I know a lot of people might want to get it. I see Stephanie say her pride won't let her. Baby girl.
The American concept.
It's
The
the American
European idea.
concept.
Yeah.
What you gonna do if your man want to get on top and you say you don't feel like it?
I think of it this way. The sexual things, it's more of a economical game and future generations and everything of how you can build generational wealth.
Yeah.
That's how I think about, if you have multiple wives and everything, and how, you can have one wife. It just depends how you manage it and everything. One wife could work full time, or one wife, or there might be, maybe you have 2 or 3 wives. One could work part time, and the one wife, can take care of certain things, bills, or anything like that. It's just more of how I think about it. It's more about having a team around you. It's more of a team thing. I don't think about sexual things. I think about how being a team. How if you have kids, how we could compare our generations and everything. Not just your kids, also your grandkids as well. So I think we're more of an economical game, especially in the Black community and everything, which that could change the way, even though the rules in America doesn't allow that. But if like I say, if that can happen, but like I said, it takes an extremely type of rare man to do that, to manage multiple women. Because I'm just saying, having one woman, I'm just telling you, living a woman in the house, it's not easy.
Let me tell you something.
Shout out to Mean Street. Shout out to Mimi is also in the building. One of the co-hosts of the Sightseeing Avenger.
Is that Mimi in the chat?
Yeah, that's her. That's her.
Mimi Brown?
Who else can it be? You know what I'm saying?
We missed you over here, baby. We missed you, man.
See, so shout out, she like, Hakeem, welcome back. How you gonna say welcome back, Hakeem, and don't say welcome back, Jordan?
Hey,
don't say that, but Hakeem is welcome back.
Ron. Don't be mad.
I think she must be driving right now. Remember, she get off late. Driving.
Ron, don't be mad because she love real dudes, real niggas. Don't be mad, bro.
Most of the women in the chat be like, Ronnie got a smile. What you mean?
I've been dropping my nuts on this chair for a long time, so it's expected for her to show love to me. Kingfish in the building.
I'm the emperor.
She said, bonsoir, chérie. She said, no, the man who wants multiple wives better have deep pockets. I agree with you, Sophia. I agree. But deep pockets in what sense? Deep pockets in the mind or deep pockets in his junk?
No.
You gotta be specific.
I told you, I realized the truth a long time ago. I keep telling people, women don't care about the money, man. It's about the mind. If the man feed into a woman's mind, into that woman's intellect and her mind, and make love to that woman's mind, that woman will do anything for that man.
And also too, and make sure she's not bored. You gotta have fun with her too. You can't be bored.
It can't be bored.
You can't be boring.
Mimi, don't worry, all is not forgiven. Because you supposed to address me first as welcome back. Now I'm joking. Welcome back. No, I appreciate it.
Baltimore finest. Shout outs to Baltimore's finest.
Truth.
Baltimore's finest. Now I'm
gonna you gotta make love to a woman's mind, Hakeem. That's the secret.
But listen here, baby. Just think about this. I'm gonna end this with this. I'm gonna land this list. I'm not gonna pressure you to have sex anymore. I'm not gonna pressure you to cook.
That's cap. That's cap all the way. Because you even say usually the first thing a woman got to do is cook.
So Hakeem, so you won't go. So you saying this right now. So if you go to Ashton channel, she's on there. You ain't be saying this, right?
No, I'm gonna say the same. But listen, here the caveat: if you allow me to have other women to fill those positions you don't want, fill those positions that you're tired of, I want to support you 100%, baby. I want to support your dreams, your aspirations. Listen, I'm ready to go gardening now. I'm ready to plant. That could be our euphoria. I could get turned on by putting a seed in the ground with you. We don't have to, you know what I mean? So just understand the benefits of it. That's it.
I ain't got no more to speak on this topic, but I'm telling you, like, people are the reason why men are open to the idea because they realize how many women out here on this earth, and they want to spread their seed. One woman only can hold one baby at a time.
Yep.
You know, if you have like 3 beautiful women that say, "Hey, I don't mind getting into a relationship with you guys. I don't mind settling down. I see a future with all 3 of us. Let's make a big happy family then."
Let's do it.
I can't ready today.
I'm ready. Listen. If she's willing to let me have other kids and she's gonna be my rock, I don't care how old you is. You could be 50. I love them. I love them tender and age.
And the crazy thing, Hakeem, this is the crazy thing. As a woman get older, her mindset started to change. She started being open to the idea of having another person in a relationship. Jordan, you haven't noticed that yet? As a woman get older, her mindset started to change.
Especially if you in a long-term relationship and long-term marriage. When you in a long-term relationship, long-term marriage, most of the time women does when they get older, they do have an idea. It's not really like single women, but women that's been in long-term relationships and marriages, they do have an open mind of having another woman or think this, not having a thought about it, and and being open about it as well. I just want to say that.
That means, go ahead, I can read that. That means they move forward.
She said that's not how poly relationship work, but okay, it may be helpful to have a few hubbies and their wives, or talk to an adult child who grew up with a multiple moms along with their father. That's a good thing. We're gonna be on the search. We'll have real polygamists on this show one day. We're gonna do the search.
Don't worry, we got. Trust me, I'm gonna try to get Miss Polly here. Well, I'm gonna try to get Miss Polly and also a guy that's also in a polygamous relationship, so we can have a conversation and just see where to go and see if it changed Jordan's mind. I know it's not gonna change his mind. But I'm just saying, see if it changes his mind. It's not gonna change his mind at all. I ain't gonna lie, Jordan. If my woman's open to the idea, I'm like, yes.
If
But
my
I'm gonna tell her to pick the woman.
I'll say this: if my daughter see me bring another woman, she gonna look at me sad. She gonna say, "Daddy, who the hell is this woman? You know who
Be like
this
that's
is?
be like that's
Leave me
auntie.
alone."
Be like that's auntie. But I'll tell you, you can't live in the same household. That's why I make it clear. I told Hakeem, I cannot live in the same household. Two women, Hakeem, that's World War III about to happen in our household. You cannot have two women in the same household.
We trying to save money.
Hakeem, you're rich. Why are you trying to save money when you're rich?
I want to keep everything in house.
Like Jordan said, you better build another room.
What about building a guest house in the back? A guest house in the back.
She's not a guest.
I don't want to walk too far.
Okay, not technically not a guest house, but your second wife's house in the back.
My second wife.
See, even True said that's a dangerous situation. It's dangerous. You can't do that, Hakeem. No.
No. And listen.
Oh, shout out to Alizé in the building.
He's in the building. We appreciate
shout you. Shout out to Alizé in the building. Showing some love to the Chaos Culture Radio family.
Hey, Alizé.
Alizé. Thank you for coming by.
Dallas in the building? Red? with your fine ass. You here?
Hakeem, you know Alizé?
Listen.
That's from Shiesty Avengers.
From Shiesty, I had pleasure to speak to that young, intelligent, strong, vibrant woman.
She said, hello, guys. That's Alizé. Hakeem, you got to wrench her up. That's Alizé from the Shiesty Avengers.
I definitely.
Another co-host for the Shiesty Avengers. I did invite her. I told her to come through and show us some love.
I might want to button up my shirt all the way up since Alizé here. I got to button my shirt.
Oh, he did. I keep buttoning up his shirt. Wait a minute. Wait, so you didn't button up your shirt for Mimi, but you button up your shirt for Alizé?
No, I wanted to show chest for Mimi, but Alizé, I want to button it all up. Cause listen, Alizé like Alizé like.
Hey, Jordan Cam Dog, Jordan, I don't blame you. I keep going crazy, man.
Listen, Alizé like real men. Alizé like the suited and booted. Alizé, I'm ready to get suited and booted, baby. You here?
Alizé here. Shout out to the Shiesty Avenger, man.
Suited and booted. Matter of fact, Alizé, when the income tax check gun, I'm busting it down with all the kids. Fuck that. Listen, if any of my mistresses here, fuck it, you don't want to be with, I'm busting it down with the kids. They not listen. They my kids.
Jordan, I can't stop him. I can't mute his mic. I can't stop my kid. Alizé's in the building.
I'm busting it down with the kids. You here? Pretty brown, driving me wow.
Go ahead, Jordan. Moving
Go
on. Hey, shout out to Mean Street, because Mean Street ready for that political talk. Shout out to Mean
ahead.
Street. Oh, how can you got my jaw hurting, man? Go ahead.
All right, let's get back to it. So we're gonna talk about the top of the day that's on the top. We're gonna talk about Kamala Harris. So hopefully by today, or if not today, early this morning, we're probably gonna find out who if Kamala Harris VP is gonna be. So I know you guys saw last week. You know, she had her rally in Georgia. She brought in Melanie Stallion. We're gonna talk about it in a different time with Donald Trump and everything. But as you can see, you know, Kamala Harris is making her campaign as we speak right now. And now she's looking for her VP. And we do have a clip for you guys to see which VP she's going to pick for her little campaign. So go ahead, King, play the clip. And after that, we'll chop it up.
The next day and a half, we should know who Vice President Harris is selecting as a running mate. Over the weekend, the vice president held a number of final interviews in Washington. Here's more from Fox's Doug Luzader.
Harris' campaign isn't saying much publicly about this process, but they have set a clear deadline to announce the selection, and it's just one day away. Every vehicle coming and going at the vice president's Washington home got extra scrutiny from the media over the weekend. Was it a VP contender? We know from a number of reports that at least a handful of them from the shortlist were there for in-person sit-downs with Kamala Harris.
They all have pluses and minuses to them. I think, you know, obviously Shapiro brings Pennsylvania, Mark Kelly's in Arizona, Secretary Pete has ties to Michigan. Like, they all have something special to the map.
And while Harris's own nomination for the top spot has been relatively drama-free, the VP selection process is already drawing long knives on the left.
I mean, obviously there's just candidates we think are better for labor.
UAW President Shawn Fain made it clear he's not crazy about Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro or Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, two top contenders. But those two could help deliver swing states, no doubt a key consideration for Harris.
She is considered more left-wing than crazy Bernie Sanders. Look at her.
Republican nominee Donald Trump, appearing at a rally in Atlanta on Saturday, went after Harris, who may face more pressure now to do a sit-down interview about her positions.
Harris is about the future and what she's going to do. But at that same time, we need to know where she stands on a lot of these issues, and she's got to do a media interview soon because voters deserve to know that.
Harris is expected to appear with her VP pick tomorrow in Philadelphia, kicking off a tour of 7 swing states throughout the week.
So yeah, I did had a list right for you guys. Let me see if I can bring it up. But what's the list? But go ahead, Hakeem. I gotta find a list to see who are the chances to have tomorrow. But go ahead. What's your take on it?
Yeah, so I know of Josh Shapiro. I know of Mark Kelly. I'm not too familiar with that. They have been in the news quite well. I think Shapiro is kind of more of a strong candidate, though. But I want people to do their research. You feel what I'm trying to say? We do need a harem call. But I do need to y'all do this research. And here's the thing. The guy's very right. We don't know where Kamala Harris stands on a lot of points. And this will hurt her. And picking the right VP would also send a message on where it's going to go. So if any one of these guys' states are not, first off, I would not pick the guy from Arizona. They're not doing good there. Hassan can speak. Hassan can speak for that. The homeless list is out the crazy. Tucson, what's that other place? Phoenix and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Flagstaff.
Flagstaff.
Yeah.
So Pennsylvania, you know what I mean, with the exception of Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, I think they're a little bit more progressive. It's Dutch country, it's more rural and stuff like that, but it is a swing state. So I do see Shapiro being that guy. But to be very honest with you, I thought Gavin Newsom would have been a good, strong contender.
Yeah, I agree with that. When it comes to the aspect of Gavin Newsom, now that shout out to White High. Sorry, big dog, I forgot to give you a shout out. And also Mean Street. I already mentioned Mean Street. Mean Street said VP Kamala Harris should pick Governor Annie Kennedy to be her VP. Because if she is elected president, because the simple fact is Annie Kennedy have some good political view when it comes to the aspect of, especially when it comes to the Democratic way of doing things, that he's the guy. But to me, I'm shocked that she's not trying to pick another woman.
Yeah.
That's what's shocking me. Like, why not pick another woman? Because I think at the end of the day, I think she's just trying to compete whatever Trump has for his VP. So I don't know. It's like I came and joined. It seems like they got a lot of swingers type political people that that's gonna try to waver and move things how things normally is. So I don't know. She's in a dilemma. She's in a tough pickle because she only had a short amount of time to pick a VP. Soon she ain't got no time to waste, so she got to pick somebody.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jordan.
But I'll say this: you got to remember this stuff. A lot of people don't know. I personally believe that Barack Obama, he's kind of the puppet master as Kamala Harris being a puppeteer. Because remember, President Obama had a heavy hand of Joe Biden stepping down and everything. And there was rumors about that if Joe Biden was not going to step down for the election, that Obama was going to use the 25th Amendment against Joe Biden, which means giving the power to your vice president and everything. And it was rumors about that. So we might hear more rumors about it. But yeah, but I personally believe, Barack Obama is kind of back in the shadows and kind of helping Kamala Harris to kind of pick like what's the right VP to take. One of it is Josh Shapiro. That's he's one of the heavy favorites, and also the Minnesota governor Tim Walz. He's another heavy favorite there. And a lot of people say that's like really the final two who she's gonna pick and everything. So her getting a woman candidate, this is personally for me. I think it's kind of a bad idea. Because I feel like, if you do that, I feel like, a lot of people, that's kind of vote for Trump, especially for men, they kind of go look out in a different way. That's just for me and everything. So I'm very interested to see, hopefully we'll find out today. I kind of wanted to wait for this topic, but if it's like this, it's gonna come out tomorrow, so we'll talk about it and everything. I'll see who she's gonna pick. And and then we'll go for there. And so then, like I said, and then after that, we're gonna see hopefully, Kamala and Trump, hopefully Kamala will agree to do a debate with Donald Trump, because Donald Trump did set a date in September to do it on Fox News. And we're just waiting on Kamala Harris to respond on that, if she's gonna take it or not. Personally, I think she should. Because remember, Donald Trump, he did his with Joe Biden, but that was on CNN. So since Donald Trump did it on CNN, he feel like, okay, since I did it on CNN, which is more of a liberal type of audience and everything, let me go to the Fox News, which is more of a Republican side. Even though a lot of people don't agree with it, Donald Trump feel like it's in his hands, to pick his debate and what to do to show it and everything, all that type of thing. So, but yeah, I'm very interested to see what Kamala's who's your hand pick and make, and also. Kamala, you need to hurry up, start talking about policies, because you never talk about your policies, what you're going to do and everything. You need to hurry up, talk about your policy, because you have people like, us, especially that black man who does support the Democratic Party. They want to hear your policy and everything, because and really talk about your policies right here, right now. So hopefully once Kamala Harris, you take her running mate, she can start talking about her policies, what she's going to do. Point blank, period.
Shout out to Adrian John. Andre John say no matter who she picks, she gonna lose too bad. She is. We already know this.
Yeah.
We know this already. And Stephanie Watkins say, Jordan, they did pick a date. It's on September 5th.
Yeah.
And I think they're doing another one before the day of election. I'm doing early voting anyway. I do early voting. Yeah. I don't do that late voting. I do early voting. I don't, I don't do the late one. But that's the thing too. So I'm saying it's a lot of things we're gonna cover. Somebody say please.
That was Andre.
Y'all can go in on the chat, but remember over here we allow free speech, so y'all go in the chat. Just don't call them out unless they're being totally disrespectful. Like disrespectful.
Get loose.
Get loose with it. I never met Andre. I don't know who Andre is. Thanks for having you in the building, big dog. Thanks for being here. This is a free space. You can speak your mind. Just doing a respectful matter.
We know that Stephanie. We know who he was talking about. We know it wasn't Ferrari. We know.
No. We know you wasn't talking to. We know you was talking to Andre.
Right. Yeah, we know you're talking to Andre. say Andre is a
Come on, say Andre is a bot.
now. If Andre go in on you, Stephanie, remember I said I could go in, but as long as he's respectful
Long as we're
and don't cross the
respectful,
line, then if he is, then y'all
long as,
gonna
if
do
he is
whatever.
disrespectful, we'll time him out. But he's being respectful, and I know Andre see that. We have a respectful chat on here, so I don't think he's gonna be on disrespectful. If he does, probably have to time him out. So go ahead, Andre, just be respectful. Y'all won't bump heads. And no, it seems like you see how how black people support Trump and how black people support Kamala Harris and everything. You see, there's bumping heads and everything. So hopefully, people, not this on here, but people, when they talk about, Trump's policies and Kamala policy, they disrespectful and everything. We didn't want to, get too personal with this stuff. Remember, guys, it's just an election. They do not live in a house or anything like that. It's just an election, and for me, you just go by, who you think is the best position, or who would be the best president. But go over go over to how their policies will affect you. And if you like their policy, you vote. If you don't, you vote for another person, or you don't have to vote at all. So there you go.
Well, Stephanie, I kind of agree with you because I'm a Trump people. I don't be reading because you do all the reading for me. You get what I'm saying? They're wrong with his rhetoric.
She said, "We know y'all can't stomach a femme president, but Joe got us a woman." No, listen.
Can I go? I'll tell you this. I don't mind if it depends on her policy is. I'll tell you this. Like the mayor of Los Angeles, right? Karen Bass. When she was running for the Los Angeles, I was like, okay, what's her policies gonna be? She has some policies that I like. We're talking about the homeless and everything. How to get more money into the city, and also how to have more city workers for Los Angeles, so we can help with these homeless people and also keep the city clean. So, and she talked about a policy that I believe in a policy, and I voted for Karen Bass, and I went with that. My wife, she didn't vote for Karen Bass. She voted for I forgot the other white name. She didn't like her policy. So I just tell you, it's in our households. We might, me and my wife might have to think about political a little bit differently now, but all in that we do respect our political views from each one another. You might have disagreements, but it's all about really having respect. But go back to Karen Bass. There's nothing wrong. A woman running if she run for governor, if she run for president, if she run for mayor, as long as she's got good policies that we like, and she's going along with the policies, that's the thing. But with Kamala Harris, she's the vice president. She's been in the office. She's been in with Joe Biden, and the thing is, she has really really affect what Joe Biden has done with her policies and everything. Karen Bass is not a little trash. Stephanie, we'll talk about that later. But go ahead, Hakeem. We'll talk about.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna land it with this, Stephanie Watkins. I would love to have anybody, doesn't matter race or gender, as long as they're going to have policies that benefit me. If a woman wants to run for president, what policy she's going to have that's going to benefit me as a man?
Oh no, it's gonna our policy is focused on the woman. It's gonna be a lot of women's rights.
I can't vote for her then.
It's not gonna be both sided. And not only that, but nobody talking about too how the Democratic Party are giving immigrants extra money. But nobody ain't gonna talk about that though.
Nobody want to talk about that.
While your citizen in the United States are suffering, can't even afford to buy a home.
My country.
All right, y'all. Let me add. Well, I mean, we're gonna add on to the topic. So we're gonna talk about Donald Trump. So he went on to Aiden Ross stream.
I missed that live. I missed it.
Now you see how big these streamers are. Now not only have celebrities go to these streamers like Costner, Aiden Ross.
You got the president,
got the former president to do that.
Yeah, that's big.
Kamala was smart. She was trying to flay Costner to be on her stream and everything. So streamer, you see how streaming is one of the biggest things you can do right now. But Donald Trump went on Aiden Ross' channel and he kind of went viral and talked about Megan Thee Stallion performing at Kamala Harris rally in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia last week. So go ahead, Hakeem, play the clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
That thing was a concert.
Question. She did a rally recently. She had a rapper speak, and then she had a rapper twerk at a rally.
Yeah.
A rapper was twerking at a rally.
Yeah.
I want to know your thoughts on that. It's crazy to me to think that there could be twerking at a rally.
Well, what Hillary did is she would go out and get Bruce Springsteen. He'd get much smaller crowds than I got, to be honest. And he had a guitar, right? I don't have a guitar. But he would fill up a place, and then he'd finish, and they'd all leave, and she'd be speaking. So now Kamala's doing the same thing, because nobody wants to go watch her. Nobody.
No.
I mean, she speaks for like a short. Nobody's going to want to watch her, and nobody does want to watch. Now, at least there's a little bit of curiosity, but there's no value really in going and watching her. So what she did is she's gotten a couple of rappers, and they fill up the place. But what she does is a little bit different. She has them go last. That's smart. I give. So in other words, they want her to finish her speech, get the hell off the stage, and then they can listen to the rap.
The performance starts.
No, it's pretty.
It's kind of smart.
Hillary didn't. No, I give her credit.
Yeah, give it to her a little bit.
Hillary never figured that out. She'd get some star, and the star would fill up the place, and then the star would leave, they would leave, everybody would leave, and she's talking to an empty stadium. Anyway, this is a little better idea.
Yeah. I want to ask you a question. She did a...
Yeah, and I think not only that, but shout out to Aiden Ross, because I believe that stream had over, I think, 2 million views, 2 million people watching. So shout out to him. That pretty much historical. But like Jordan said, the streamers are in a new different generation.
Yeah.
Streamers are the new thing. And I always tell people, even though people may not believe it or not, your channel can be as small. Like our channel not major, it's not that big, but it can still be impactful. You never know who's watching you. You never know. And not only that, but we recently had a celebrity that watched us too. And not only that, gave us a shout out. But I'm just saying, like, you never know who's watching you. And it is to have a former President Trump on that channel is amazing. Shout out to Aiden Ross. I was telling my brother, me and my brother had a conversation about that too. I was telling my brother, I won't be surprised if Kamala Harris go to Kai Cenat channel next.
Yeah.
And do an interview. I won't be surprised she does it. But it's gonna be a good look. I would say these guys are out here, they're putting in a lot of work, putting in a lot of things. And like I said, when I saw that concert with Kamala Harris, it was a concert, to be honest. It wasn't even she didn't really speak much. I don't think she only spoke for like what, 10 minutes, 10 to 5 minutes?
Minutes tops, yeah.
Left the stage, and it was like a whole concert. You had one of the Migos there, Quavo was there, Megan Thee Stallion was twerking.
Kamala.
Even though I love her twerking.
Kamala.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I love her twerking. I can't be a hypocrite. I love her twerking. But at the same time, it was a concert. To me, okay, like Hakeem always say, what are her political views? What are her policies? She never talk about her policies. And she is Kamala Harris, Stephanie Walker, she is considered one of the worst VP in the generation because she does nothing. The border's still open.
Where's she been at?
She didn't even secure the border.
Where's she been at?
But go ahead, Hakeem, man. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Go ahead.
I'm putting the sisterhood on notice today. I'm putting y'all on notice. How you allow this woman come and pander to y'all? The most disrespectful thing she could have done is have somebody up there twerking or damn near half naked when all y'all got degrees. All y'all got degrees, but you got a lady up there twerking half naked with her assets showing. Kamala, is this what you think of Black America, or this what you think of Black women? Black woman, I gotta hold y'all accountable. Stephanie Watkins, can you answer that for me? Why is she pandering? Stephanie, please, baby, I love you and I care for you so much. Why is she disrespecting y'all with having somebody who do not even speak eloquently enough and knows the policies enough to talk? Why is she pandering? Black woman, Megan doesn't represent Black women. Megan represents the trenches of Houston. The trenches of Houston. Go ahead.
She said post a link. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm doing that
yeah. Go. Yeah. That rally I did watch, and it was a twerk off. it was just literally a twerk off. Kamala Harris thought it's like, let me go. Oh, I'm going to Atlanta. Oh, all my black women. Oh, all my black people. Oh, if I go get Megan Thee Stallion, everybody gonna get hyped. And the thing is, she talked for 10 minutes. And the thing is, I don't know you guys heard it in. She also tried to bring in a southern accent as well. So it seemed like she's from the South or something like that, which is crazy to me. Yeah, man, that rally was nothing but a twerk off. It was embarrassing. Meg was saying was definitely the one person to be, at the concert, performing the concert and everything. And I just didn't like what I don't know what Kamala Harris is doing. I don't know what she's trying to do to get the black vote, because right now she's doing a terrible job. And she, like I said, we're gonna find out who the VP is, and we're gonna talk about the policy right now. But at the end of the day, she's not starting off strong with my eyes as a black man, or me to try to get my vote and everything. So Kamala, you better do better. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Y'all hear me? I'm at work. I can't be too loud. Can y'all hear me or no?
We can hear you, love.
You can hear you good.
My love. You almost got me in trouble. First of all, welcome back, y'all.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
Welcome back.
I just want my family back.
Yeah, here's the thing. When we're talking about pandering, I definitely think it's a double standard, especially when it comes to someone who's like Donald Trump, because that man does nothing but pander and lie to black people. And I'm gonna give you examples. That man did a fake interview in a barbershop with a bunch of black men, pandering to the black community. And then them niggas in the barbershop was like, we didn't even know he was gonna come. That's my first point. Then the second point, a nigga shows up at Chick-fil-A and has a whole bunch of people who are bought. Black people who were bought to go in there and to be like, oh my God, it's Donald Trump. So like, and then this man gets on and is like, oh, I'm getting, he got convicted of charges. Like, oh, so I'm more like the black community now. They'll probably like me more because I've been convicted of a crime. And then on top of that, let me go sell these gold shoes because black people will buy them. So when we're talking about pandering, I definitely want you to be consistent with your ideology. Like, I want you to be consistent with your measurements, because we cannot, what I hate about this divisiveness that Donald Trump is bringing is that, especially when it comes to black men, pitting black men against black women, that is literally the angle right now. That is literally the angle. And a lot of us are so ignorant, like we're completely ignoring the divisiveness that he's putting in our own community. I've seen a lot of men post, particularly black men post, like, oh, I'm not, this black man isn't going to stand for Kamala. And it's just like, if that's going to be your stance, why does that got to be your rhetoric? Like, it has to be a certain level of hate or a certain level of ignorance for you to still continue to vote and celebrate this man, Donald Trump. When we're talking about policies, he has yet to talk about a policy. Anytime this man goes on any speech or any rally, he does nothing but denigrate, downgrade, use hatred towards people. It's never anything about policies. He's always talking shit about somebody. That's why I don't get. And this is like, we talked about this in my house the other day. We're like, for y'all who still support him, like, nigga, we just got to chop y'all up as a loss.
Okay, well,
like,
but what policy how Kamala Harris spoke about?
Kamala Harris has definitely spoken about giving back money to small businesses and entrepreneurship. She's definitely, don't shake your head no, because that's part of her legislation in the Senate in California. She's definitely started programs to get men or people who are out of jail to that's a lie. Don't shake your head. Go do the research.
No, because that's the same one. That's the same woman that put the man in jail. That was the same one that put black men in jail. That was a lie.
I wish you would go back and read, because all of these thousands of men that people are screaming that, oh, she locked black men up. Like, nigga, it was 1,500 and they were reoffenders. So I don't like the rhetoric. Like, y'all just got to stop and go read on your own as opposed to just listening.
But you know they're gonna. But do you know, like, one of her policies is that she's gonna benefit the immigrants more than she's gonna benefit black women. You know that, right?
Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
One of her policies, she's gonna benefit the immigrants more than she's gonna benefit black women. Do you understand that, right? One of her
policies.
Tell me the policy. Is the immigration policy? Is the immigration policy? You can look.
What is it?
I just told you it's the immigration policy. But
what about it? What about this? Is what I get.
Well, the immigration policy that you're gonna have foreigners that are gonna be able to get better job, better living conditions than someone that's actually living in the United States.
What is? which policy are you speaking? It's called the immigration policy.
It's just the immigration policy. Go ahead, look it up. Go ahead.
The immigration policy say that these people are going to come here, get better jobs, and have better income and better
Yes.
living than people who are already here.
Yes, you can look it up.
I'll look it up, but I will say this: I don't care.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say
Why
this.
you gonna say you don't care?
Because I'm about to tell you this. I'm about to tell you this is why. I'm about to tell you why. I'm about to tell because for her policy for immigration, I know that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest threat and fear that a lot of, especially folks who are immigrants who immigrated to this country. That is the bet. I feel like oftentimes folks who have immigrated to this country, the topic of immigration, it is definitely pitted against y'all oftentimes because y'all out of fear of like you being misplaced. Folks who have been here, I've been here for years. Immigration has been an issue in America for years. So when I say that I don't care, like these are things, either way, they're going to try to figure out how they're going to accommodate these folks. No, I don't care how you look at it. It's either going to be the homelessness.
But Stephanie, you are an American. You are American. You are an American citizen. Their priority is supposed to be us first.
Mm-hmm.
Then the immigrants. What are you talking about here?
So then why would you say? So then why would you frame it like, oh, she's setting that up to put immigrants?
No, because remember that's the woman you want. That's the woman. But that's the woman you want in office.
But
that is the woman you want in office.
You specifically said, Ronnie, that she is putting immigrants over Black women. It is that type of rhetoric that is bringing the divisiveness. Because when we're talking about immigration, we're not just talking about immigrants that are coming from countries that are Hispanic, Latino, or European. We're talking about immigrants that are coming from African diasporas. We're talking about immigrants that are coming from Haiti, immigrants that are coming from Jamaica. So in that limelight, when you try to pit and say, oh, she's putting immigrants before Black women. Which Black women are you talking about? Because if they are Black women who are also coming over here, I'm definitely going to say that they deserve the rights to get the same exact thing that we're getting if they're doing it legally. Period.
Before you go, Ronnie, shout out.
I'm not going to even go. I'm not. That's crazy. But go ahead.
Before you go, Ronnie, shout out to Sophia Grace with the $20 super chat. We appreciate Sophia. We appreciate you.
I love you, baby.
Go ahead,
Andre, you can kiss my ass. I don't know who you are. You a goddamn bot. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing but repeating the same shit you probably see on TikTok. You have an IQ of 90. And I want you to know, people with an IQ of 90 are goddamn remedial retards. So that would be you, G.
Hold on, Stephanie, calm down, sweetheart.
He didn't get all this
calm down. I know you emotional. I know you.
Okay,
I know you passionate.
I know you heated.
And I'm about to go work with these goddamn kids.
Calm down.
We just having a discussion here. I don't know if Truth has something to say. He's also on the panel. I don't know if he has something to say as well.
Is this true?
That is true. Yes.
Truth with the I gotta go. Y'all done piss me off.
Not Ruthless Truth. The other Truth. Go ahead.
Okay.
Baltimore.
Is that the one that's from
Baltimore? Yeah, Baltimore. I don't know if you have something to say. That's why I said it.
What's going on, brothers? How y'all feeling?
Doing well.
And your voice too. Okay, let me go. I gotta go to work. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. And I stay 10 toes down, Andre. Fuck you. Yes.
Stephanie.
Whoa.
Listen, Stephanie. I'll be home after 8.
Yeah, go run up to your high
I'll be home.
I have a boy Ron. Me, I was debating. I was debating, and I made some good points. I'm telling you the truth, what I'm saying. So everybody know I'm telling the truth. Nothing I said was wrong. You can just do research on your own. But go ahead, Truth. My bad.
First and foremost, the formalities. How y'all fellas doing?
Chilling. What's good?
Doing
great. What's good with you, Truth?
All right. Nah, man. Vote for Trump.
That's it. Vote for Trump.
Stephanie, you heard it, Stephanie.
Vote for Trump. I love Steph, but you gotta vote for Trump. Man. You gotta vote for Trump.
And I'm not Joe. I'm not. But True, you can't tell people Joe for. You gotta tell people why vote for Trump. This is just vote for Trump. You gotta tell them why.
Y'all let that demon in office if you want to. It's gonna be hell on earth.
Hey, but True, the reason I got upset at Stephanie, I'm like, how you gonna say the immigrants first and not your own people? That's crazy. You know, like what?
The main point I will tell people the reason why to vote for Trump because he's not a politician. That's the main thing. He's not a politician. He is what American is supposed to be about. He is the definition of the American dream. A person that
Mm-hmm.
established himself through the American system. And showing up, he's he's an inside out Oreo. That man is black on the inside as you could get. That man been shot up. He been thrown in jail and got got indicted. Won all that. That man is a show enough thug, bro. If he ain't one, I don't know what one is. Sure, he mobbed up. He mobbed up, man. I respect him. He threw everything
Oh
in
man.
the kitchen sink, G, and he's still standing. He's still standing. And most importantly, he's the one that's going to allow us to see on the opposite side of what the lifestyles of the billionaires. He's the one that's exposing all of them. And that's the real reason why they got him out of office. Is because, Epstein, situations where a lot of presidents was being exposed. Hillary Clinton was being exposed. All these billionaires and these presidential and political people, they were being exposed. And it was because of him. So they had to try to figure out a way to get out of it. And now you can see they are scrambling. They are scrambling and they are desperate to make sure he doesn't get in office. Because if he gets in office, it's going to stop them from pushing their agenda.
No, the problem is true. The problem is true. Everybody's afraid that if Trump gets into office, he's gonna be another dictator. Like recently, they was just posted a clip when he was on Andy Ross comment. He was talking about the dictator over there in Venezuela. We didn't play that clip, but he was talking about it, and they were like, "Oh, see, Trump got the same idea as the president in Venezuela. Trump don't have the same idea when it comes to the aspect of the
But that's what
Venezuela
we need.
president. But at the same time, you need a president that's able to have that form of structure and
Yeah,
to have other countries fear them.
correct.
And I think Kamala Harris coming into office, other countries not gonna feel us. They're just gonna be like, okay, it's time now. It's time to go in and play with the United States. China
Yeah,
already have the United States on guard.
that's what I
Russia
was
too.
about to say.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't see Russia and North Korea sign that treaty.
I didn't see that recently. I didn't
Also,
see that.
I forgot to report this. I did want to do this topic, but
Yeah,
I guess
I'm
this
listening.
on our day off. Y'all remember when it was China and Russia? You remember they was over by the border of Alaska, and then us we had to come in there and shoot them down and everything. That happened like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
And my thing is like you see little stuff like this when Biden's in office, but when Trump is in office, he don't play that. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
And also remember with the Chinese balloons was going over and everything.
Go ahead, Jay. I'm gonna piggyback off of what you saying. Hold on for a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and also remember the Chinese balloons that what was that, a year or 2 years ago that was going around the United States and America and everything, and then Joe Biden waited till they got out to the Atlantic Ocean and shot that down. And I also want to say this too. Have you guys seen this too? I can't remember any of the election as how blacks are being talked more about than I ever seen before out of any election I ever lived. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't remember this with the Obama elections. I don't remember this with the Joe Biden and Donald Trump elections. I saw a little bit, but not a lot. Not how this is big right now. How Kamala Harris is trying to pander to blacks, or you can say with Donald Trump, he's trying to black as well. Because remember, he was in Chicago at the Black Journalists Association too last week. And he was talking about, he was, talking to the journalists as well, talk about Black issues and everything. So, right to me, this is this election, especially with the Black people. This is like since I've been alive, how the Democrats and the Republicans are really, really talking about blacks a lot. They're not even talking about Asians like that. They're not talking about Hispanics like that. They're not talking about whites like that. They really talk about our blacks. Us as
because they know black, we tend to vote emotionally. No, but Sapphire Gray say right here, we are embarrassed on the world stage because of Trump. That's not true. We actually embarrassed on the world stage because of Joe Biden failing a lot of things that he said he was going to do. He did not do. He made promises to a lot of these officials. When I say official, I mean world leaders, and he have not honored those promises.
That's why he
Under
took. That's
Trump,
why.
a lot of them respected Trump because the simple fact is they say Trump is about business. Trump was like, "Hey, I want you guys gone," and them guys was gone. He did not play with these people at all.
That's
They're
why.
not doing it because of Trump. Go ahead.
No, I'm
Jordan, you was
saying
gonna
that's
say?
why Obama had his hand on telling Joe Biden to step down because it's not a good look.
And
It's
then
not a
you,
good look.
Safari, you say Trump was selling information. Safari, let's be honest. What politician don't sell information? Majority of them are selling information. It's just what it is. It's just that's how a political game works. That's why I say when you understand how the political game works, you don't get too much emotion involved. You say, okay, which candidate is going to benefit me? That's why you say, oh, every time Hakeem speak, you always say, which candidate going to benefit me?
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Me as an American, who's going to
Yep.
benefit me the most?
As a man.
As a man or a woman. If you feel like Kamala Harris is the best choice for women, go for it. But I'm just telling you, her policy is not going to benefit black women at all. It's just not. It's gonna go for the other race, and then women gonna have the same issue, especially black women come to student loan debt. They're gonna give them say like, look, once again we've been fooled, and we've been saying, and then the man gonna say the same thing. Yes, we've been fooled all the time. They just tell us lies. They just tell us stories that feel good to our ears, but at the end of the day, it's all lies. But go ahead, go ahead, Hakeem and Jordan, go ahead. And I did read Project 25. I'm still reading it because that's a long article.
Go ahead,
Project
Truth.
25 is a long article. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Truth. I don't know got anything else to say. Go ahead, Truth. You got some more to say.
No, I think he went to go do something. He said he'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Cal. I don't know you got anything else to say.
I'm gonna say this, and I say this again and again. I don't know if we're gonna say this until we blue in the face. Thank you, beloved Stephanie, for coming up here and sharing your thoughts.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. Yeah. Always.
I know you say you want us to be consistent. I don't care about sneakers. I don't care about lost souls. I care about what's going to benefit me as a man. You need, excuse me. What Ron said is consistent. I went and looked. He might have not said the actual term in policy, but there's been policies to put in place where there are waves of migrants coming in here. They've been busting them, putting them in hotels, giving them cards. Go look what they're doing in New York. Now, Ron's saying he just wants it to be fair for Americans, the ones that are homeless and the ones that are out there. We love immigrants, but we love Americans more. I don't want to say, I say this with a heavy heart. What is going to benefit the American people that's going to put us forward? We're lacking behind China and Russia. We're lacking in education. We're lacking in these things. What is going to put this? And then on top of that, you still have yet to say anything that black men, white men, Asian men, Hispanic men, what is she going to do to benefit us as men? Trump already let us know what he's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, man, we look weak. We've been put in a position of weakness for the last 4 years. And if y'all don't understand how war works, the opposing countries, they're gearing up, man.
Yes,
they're gearing up. They are praying that this woman get in office. And if y'all want to go home early, let this woman get in office. Let this woman get in office. You will see World War III.
Prime example, too. Under Trump, do you hear any rumors of wars or anything going to war with anybody? How come every time it's a Democrat in the office, you got to go to war with somebody?
And the thing is, it's like I say, if Kamala Harris is if let's say she's in office, right? Kim Jong-un and Putin will go across the Pacific Ocean, and they will try. To me, they will try Kamala Harris. That's to me, they will try her by going over the border of the Pacific Ocean. Remember, guys, we got the border sealed. We got the border sealed because of World War II. Remember, when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor and everything, and I just totally believe it's like if she's in office, she's not like Trump and she's not like Joe Biden. Kim Jong-un and Putin will definitely try her and try to go over the border and see if they're gonna try to attack us. Try to. That's just me. That's just me. That's what I think. Go ahead.
No, but shout out to the lovely professor, lovely ladies in the building. Hey, hey, girl.
How you doing, lovely lady? Who's Jay?
Who's Jay? I don't know who Jay. Jay.
Jay
It's
who?
me,
Jay
silly.
Ali. Jay. Not Jay Ali. Sorry,
Ronnie.
Jalen.
Hold
Sorry.
on.
Sorry, Jalen.
Yeah.
That Jalen. You don't see her voice?
Is that my Jalen?
Yes. That's Jalen. Don't say Jay Ali. My bad. My bad.
Go ahead, Jalen. I can't say much.
He's shocked.
I'm just go
He's
ahead.
shocked.
Why are you shocked?
We ain't seen you in a long time.
I ain't seen you in a long
Oh.
time. I'm shocked that you here with me today.
I've been everywhere.
I understand that,
I'm trying to tell you, that's my brother right there. You smooth as shit, dog.
No. I'm just no. She's always come and captivate people, but you captivate me.
I don't
That's
captivate you. Don't
That's
do that.
right. Talk that
You do.
No,
Look, Jay.
don't start that.
No, it's true. You captivate. That's why I say you're Houston's fine. I'm ready to move to
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah.
Sir.
I'm moving to Houston.
Man, you see that nigga got a bow tie around his damn
Listen,
neck and everything.
I'm moving to Houston. I'm bringing a bottle of wine. I'm moving to Houston.
That is more so an ascot, but sure.
Ain't nobody asked you to be politically correct, yo.
That's all I know how to be.
I see. I see.
But go ahead, Jalen. Go ahead. You can speak on it. Go ahead.
Oh no. Y'all go ahead.
Mhm.
I'll jump in.
Okay. Corrine Stevie, shout outs to her. She said, please stop speaking negative over our future. America is not the first country to have a female president. Y'all think impossible. America is behind in a lot of ways.
I'd like to speak on that.
Go ahead.
So it's not about who has done what first. If you look at surrounding countries that had and has women that are in power, they are not considered viable, least in positions of power. They're not countries that are known not to be screwed with. They're usually they usually run alongside of somebody like they followers, like they pack runners. They're not leader of pack. We are a powerhouse. That's what we're considered. We're considered a powerhouse. And yes, a woman in that seat will make us look weak. It will make us look weak. Just like to this day, if any man, if we see that his household is ran by a woman, what's the automatic moniker? That's a weak house. It is what it is.
Facts.
We're not gonna play these games.
Facts. No, but it is. Other countries are there is some country that I think right now Mexico have a female president. Does it look good for the state of for the country of Mexico? Who knows? She just got into office, so we just gotta wait and see how things go. But when it comes to the aspect of America, I think America right now ain't ready for a female president yet. That's just my opinion.
She's absolutely correct. We aren't no longer a powerhouse, but when Trump gonna get back in there, we will be back to being a powerhouse.
She said,
do your research, please.
So like Sophia Grace. Sophia Grace said the same thing. So like Sophia Grace.
Well, actually, it's up to you, Miss Corinne, to prove us the negative. That's how I usually work.
She said his opinion is weak. You Kareem, you can come on the panel and then you could talk to him about it.
You could come on the panel.
You will have to prove that I'm wrong and
she said I'm mad. Y'all don't shout out my channel. Sophia, we shout out your channel at the end of every show.
I'm sorry. Very rarely am I ever wrong. I'm like a 95 percentile with that one, short.
Sophia, I always shout out your channel. Every show.
Sophia, drop your link, baby, because you're my wife.
Yeah. Did Natasha drop the link and we'll put it on there, Natasha.
We'll put it on there.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Don't say that.
I don't play with Sophia's channel.
No,
I always shout out. I'll be like, y'all make sure
drop
y'all
your link.
Subscribe to Sophia. So she's rising soul.
As a matter of fact, we got the educated guru up here. We got Jalen. That's my pit bull right there. So when you want y'all can come knock me down because I ain't the sharpest
I
tool in
can't.
the
I
shed.
can't. I can't be like a.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'll let her deal with y'all to let you know why Trump is supposed to be in that chair. Get him, sweetie. Let them know because they can't
Get
focus on
him.
education.
First of all, I am heartbroken that I am referred to as a pit bull.
Who
I
called
think
you
I'm more
that?
so like. I
Pitbull
think
mean you
I
you
think
can
I'm more so
fight.
like I'm a Pomchi, or a Yorkie.
Don't
I'm
say that.
bougie.
Hey,
Pit
pit
bulls,
bulls are
they like to
cute.
play in the dirt and stuff. I don't. Never had to fist fight in my life. I'm more of a barker.
No, but yeah, cause Pitbull is kind of strong. But see, so Sophia, we apologize, but I always get your channel a shout out every
Yeah,
show. I don't play with
my
that.
fault. Well, when it comes to this education and smarts and everything, we got the brainiac, we got the knowledgeable, not the knowledge of all knowledge right here. So I can't step. You right, Corinne. I can't. My argument is weak, but Lord, baby J get you short. She'll deal with you real nice and easy.
Yeah, Professor Lovely Lady, I put the link of the Chaos Culture Radio on in my chat. You can click it, and it'll bring you right over here to where everybody's at. You know, so you probably see where's the comments coming from. It coming from the Chaos Culture Radio side. So if you come over here, you'll join in with the Chaos Culture Radio family. But I put the link in the chat. Just click it. It bring you right over here.
Yep.
So go ahead, Jordan. I don't know you have one more tape before we end up on out of here. I know Ashton's getting ready to go live around 7:30 Central Time,
Let's
8:30 our time.
Okay, after this,
Go ahead, True.
Yeah.
you heard me, King?
What,
I
True?
said after this,
No, we didn't hear
when
you.
I'll let
Okay.
you. All right,
Yeah,
well,
you can stay up here. We're talking in the back, but yeah, go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right. So what's last topic? So a man went viral, went on live and said he take his girl to a $500 shopping spree, and she was upset because he was only doing $500 and she wanted him to spend more money, and she was not feeling it. But go ahead, I can't play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up on the last topic.
You fucking spending $500. I took you on a shopping spree for $5. Your ass tripping about $500.
$500.
What you mean? A shopping spree is
shoes I want is 15.
a shopping spree. It's a shopping spree though.
$1,200.
Bro, you're embarrassing me right now. Why are you making a big deal, bro? I took you on a shopping spree, bro.
$500, Mike.
Wow, that's crazy as hell to me. I can't believe you out here really trying to embarrass me in front of everybody this mall because I took you on a shopping spree. That's crazy. I'm about to record you and show. I'm gonna record you and show you. I'm showing everybody. I'm showing everybody how you acting inside this mall. Man, really?
No.
Really? I'm taking you on a fucking shopping spree. You trying to trip on me? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. I can't believe this shit, bro. I cannot believe this shit, bro. I cannot believe this shit, bro. You're very ungrateful. You're very ungrateful. You're ungrateful. You're ungrateful.
That's my motherfucking phone bill. You want me to pull it out? $500 is my phone bill.
Wow. I can't believe this girl.
This is my phone bill.
Wow. Wow, I can't believe that she's really tripping about me taking her on a fucking $500 shopping spree. That is crazy to me, but we're going to let everybody see how she's acting, bro. How you're acting, bro. You're embarrassing me, bro. Wow. Wow. That's not finna. Yo, listen. I'm done with you. On my mama, I'm done with you, bro. I'm done with you. I'm fucking done with you. On my mama, man. Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
May,
I
was it.
may I please be the first one to talk on it?
Of
Go ahead,
course.
Truth. Go ahead, man.
Please, man. Please. So, fellas, let me explain something to y'all. Let me explain something. When I say old boy looks so weak, it ain't even funny. He look weak, G. Y'all gotta start understanding how you supposed to move as a man. The fact that she is out there shaking you down to make to try to make you go and do something. And clearly, if you had the money, you would do it. That makes you look even weaker. The fact that she know if you had the money, you would take her on whatever shopping spree that she was asking for. Let alone the type of woman that was, bro. That's just your girl. It ain't your wife. And she isn't a wife. She's running around here trying to shake you down for money, talking about this is how much this would cost. And that's how much that would cost. First of all, that's a broke female because she's saying, oh, if I had this, then this was how much this would cost. This is how much the shoes that I want cost. Not how much the shoes that she has in the closet cost. Not the shoes, how much the shoes that she have on cost. The ones that she want, which means she can't afford it. You see what I'm saying? And I've always say this: stop asking for things that you aren't worthy of. Stop asking for a lifestyle that you know nothing about. So first and foremost, he's a clown for even being in that situation, for dealing with that type of female. And then he's a clown for recording that. We got to stop doing things that women do, man. We got to stop this. We got to start returning back to our cloth and moving in a way that is motherfucking stoic. You see what I'm saying? If she's on that type of time, broom her, move her to the side. You shouldn't even be overly feeling the emotion like this. You're supposed to be that dude. You're supposed to be able to get another one of them big butt heifers. They all around here. You said you wait to the end to say, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going on my mama and all that other bullshit. It ain't on your mama. As soon as you got off this motherfucker, you called her to see where she was at so you could pick her up, nigga. You think I don't see the game, yo? You think I don't see the play? You did that shit for that video. You can always tell when a nigga is emotionally invested in a female and when he's going to cop a juice, bro. For those of us that understand, I know all of y'all up here see the play, y'all see the game. Y'all know that nigga called her back. He was in his feelings. Talking about, yeah, I get it on my next check, baby. You know I was going to get it. Instead of, man, kicking that bird to the curb.
Yeah, I agree with you, true. And now that as a man, this is what happened when you leave with your wallet. You really, instead of leaving with your mind and lead with your leadership, but you want to lead with your wallet. So when you leave with your wallet, you get women like that that's gonna belittle you. Not only that, gonna take advantage of you, and then when the money dries up, as you can see, she's gone. She don't know how to act right. So as a man, that's why you gotta stand firm and what you stand for. If you want a woman, to me, woman, you should be able to reward a woman for what she do for you, not just giving woman anything because you just want to give her everything. No, you're supposed to reward her on how she treats you. Is she there for you? Is she appreciate you? Is she give you compliments? She answer your phone call? She wipe your feet like I can? If she cook for you?
Yep.
That's when you reward her with like a $500 shopping spree. But just because she just give you good intimacy, when you know what I mean by intimacy, and good head, that's it? No.
Yeah. And then she gonna say $1,500, bro. Nigga, you ain't my wife. You ain't my wife. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing somebody try to flip around, well, true. Let me ask you a question. If Tequila, what's the name? First of all, my baby wouldn't put a number on it. You see what I'm saying? She's grateful for anything that I give her. Facts. Now, would I spend $1,500? Yes, that's my soon-to-be wife. You know, when the seasons change, just like when I do with my children, I do that with my wife. That's my wife. We just waiting for the days to count down. You see
and
what I'm
there
saying?
she go right now. Hey, Tequila.
Oh yeah, she just popped in. That's crazy.
She literally just popped in. And I'm like, there you go.
Yeah, seriously. So yeah, y'all got to understand what type of woman you dealing with, and deal with women that are worthy of these things, because they will never try to dictate and make a mandatory situation. They will always be grateful for whatever you do, which makes a man want to go above and beyond more. Understand the game.
Correct.
When you play your position, it makes a man want to do even more.
Facts.
It makes him want to do more.
Facts. Go ahead, Akeem. Because time is against us. Go right ahead.
No, definitely. I'm gonna say it like this. This is truly a skit. I don't think no woman who truly loves a man, like Truth said, will put a dollar sign on it. Then on top of that, a woman who has discernment, who cares about family, would you want your man to waste his money wastefully, knowing you control his, knowing you have some sort of control? Would you want to be selfish enough for him to waste his money in that man? And this is why these type of women do not get husbands. They get men to have sex with. They get men to lay them down, but they don't get
Correct.
husbands.
Preach. Go ahead, Jordan. Time is against us. Go ahead.
Yeah, looking at that video, I agree with you. It's a skip, but the nerve of not being appreciated by you. I'm spending $500 on a shopping spree, and you have it big headed. I want to go to Gucci, give me a purse. I want to go to Prada, give me a purse, something like that. No, man. Appreciate what a man gives you, and then if he does that, he probably couldn't do it this time. But the thing is, you want to open up your mouth and cause a big old scene. It's like, I wanted this, I wanted that. It's like a little girl. And first of all, ma'am, she's not your father. He's your boyfriend. If you want to get stuff like that, go to your father and he actually give you stuff like that. To me, that's just totally unnecessary, man. Totally unnecessary. She had to do all that. And to all the men, if she ain't appreciate it like that, if you take to $100 a shopping spree and she ain't appreciate it like that, let her go. Drop it. Simple as that. Okay, Nina, I'm coming.
Your baby having a good old time. Go ahead, Jaylen. Your thoughts, if you have any thoughts.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. It's 100% his fault. I can't fault her because I'm pretty sure she probably was upfront with him about being money first. So I don't know. I don't know why broke men go after those women. If you know you can't afford them, then you shouldn't
It's the
play.
body. It's the
Yeah.
body.
Okay, well, you can't blame the woman for having high expectations when you said you could meet them.
Good point.
Like, it is what it is. If you want somebody who is okay with what you bring, you need to play in your rank.
Can see, and I understand that. I agree with that, but the problem is, I can't agree that the supply. Did y'all see what that girl looked like?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she had a body though.
But,
For him, truth, he's probably a 10 to his eyes.
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I'm
but,
saying
that's what I'm. This is what I'm saying. This is shows how far down people's standards are that they will believe that's a 10. That thing on top of her head, you can snatch that off.
I mean,
no, but
it's,
no, but
it's,
that doesn't matter.
I'm just talking
That
about her
daggone
being.
thing off.
I'm talking
Okay,
about
let
her being.
alone she walking
high.
around with leggings on and no clothing. No clothing, which means she's broke. Okay?
That doesn't matter,
What?
truth. Some
Walking
You
guys don't
could.
around
care about
You,
that.
begging for
you
him
could
to do
be.
something, and she's walking around looking all stank with a whole bunch of makeup on her face. Like we gotta
You,
Truth, a lot
stop
of a
all this
lot of
type
a
of
lot of
garbage.
guys like steak women, especially you got a
Yeah, I
steak
know
woman.
that
They
I know.
do,
That's what I
yes.
said. They like these dirty poo butt ass girls and everything like that. That's why they walking around acting like that. They act like that because of the guys. It is the guy's fault. I said it from the jump. It's his fault for putting her on a pedestal like that. Man, y'all need to start actually dealing with some classy women that smell good and take care of themselves, man. They have a totally different type of attitude. The ones that's
I don't know.
clean and they bathe properly.
From what I've
They actually
seen,
have real hair that come down their back and all that type of stuff.
from what I've seen, for the most part, majority of I'll say majority of black men, they kind of gravitate first towards the ones that'll knock them upside their head and talk to them any kind of way. Cause I got guy friends who deal with those type of women, and they be calling me
Mm-hmm.
like, "Yo, I don't know what I did. She just smacked me upside the head and started yelling at me. I don't
Their
know what I
mom used
did." And
to whip their ass
I'm like, first of all, why are you letting a woman treat you like that?
Because they
Like,
like
that
it.
is
because they
They
the
like
insane.
bottom of
it.
the totem pole. That's what I
They
said.
like it, Jalen.
Like,
They
I
like it.
call,
They calling you just to call you. They like it.
I call just to call the men I like all the time, but I'm not calling them to be yelling at them saying they pieces of shit and you need to come.
That's sad.
We understand that. We understand that, but that's not you. But there is some men they like that type of. They like it when the woman hit them. For some
But
reason, I don't know
why?
why they like.
Why?
It turns them on. People have fetishes. That's one of their
That is the
fetishes.
most feminine thing I have ever seen. To be emasculated by a woman is what makes you feel more of a man.
I don't know. True,
Or
we live
like
in a
this, like
different
this, right?
society today.
Oh,
That
she
is
hitting me like that.
crazy, bro.
She must really like you to be hitting me like this. She must really like
Yeah,
you.
the truth.
The
Don't believe it. I'm telling
disrespect
you,
that
it's real. It's real.
no. Listen. You know where I come from. I understand.
Hmm.
I understand. But the whole point is, this shit is backwards.
It
It's
is.
backwards and it's slow. It shows that your IQ is seriously limited and is dysfunctional. Oh yeah, and I wanted to tell Steph that she had her IQ numbers are wrong. Anything under 70% is considered mental are weird. Anything under 70, 90 is actually a 90 IQ is actually a good score.
I ain't got time for you right now.
A 90 IQ is actually a good score. A lot of
You-
y'all don't have a 90 IQ. I'm trying to tell you that right now.
oh man,
But
I
yeah,
don't care. That's a.
if you want a woman like that who'll throw shit at you, hit you,
Oh
cuss you
no, no,
out.
no! I'm not gonna tolerate that. That ain't happening.
Well, no, not you,
That
Hardy. I'm
ain't.
saying in general. If that's
Hey,
what
her
you
feet
into,
probably stinking. Everything. Like, yo,
if
come
that's
on.
what you into, you have no right to complain about women because that is literally not the
Oh,
majority of
no, but
women out
Jalen, you gotta understand something. A lot of these guys
That
come
ain't the
online
majority of
just
women.
to they just come online just to talk. When the line come on, when the internet comes off, everything shut down. They got a woman that beating the
Telling me
crap out of them.
that ain't the majority of women that look like her.
I didn't say. I was talking about the behavior.
She talking
Majority
about the behavior.
You're
act
saying the
like
majority of women don't act like her either.
yeah, they don't.
Not
Yeah,
really, no.
you're not dating her.
Exactly, no.
Yeah,
Unless you're in the city, but that's only if you're in the city. But you outside the city, not really, no.
you're not dating her. You're
True.
not.
I can
Oh,
guarantee you, you are
Yeah.
not. Every woman that you have been with has not been knocking you upside your head.
No, I didn't say knocking up. I said that attitude that is called entitlement. Majority of
Entitlement is different from
majority of
being
women are
violent and
entitled and
abusive.
spoiled, just like the her, where they think that because they have upstairs and downstairs, and it means that they have the gender of a female, they deserve something. They actually use that word deserve, which is like I don't understand how people even use that type of word. Who told you you deserve anything?
the man that used to deal with in the past,
Right, the
spoiled
suck.
them.
Yeah, the
That the
suck.
sucker.
Yeah,
That one when they come across a real man, most of the time,
yeah,
a real man gonna set her straight. She gonna walk in a straight line.
yeah.
Majority of the time.
Or she gonna say you mean.
So
She
what?
gonna call she gonna call you mean because you don't do everything she actually asks do.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm gonna say. So what? Is that you
Yeah,
gonna do what I say, or there's the door behind you? Keep it moving.
that's how you do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
I mean, does she really mean it, or is it like you're mean, but I still love you though?
No, no.
Oh,
Now, every
I'm
type of
I'm,
women actually get
I'm the
turned on
second
by a
one.
man like that. A man that's very strong and firm in
Oh
what he's
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
They
Yeah, it
get
yeah.
tells
turned
me no.
on by
Yeah,
that.
I
Oh
wouldn't say
yeah.
turned on. I prefer that because that's actually a human being and not a yes
Actual,
man.
real, actual, authentic women want an actual, authentic man. Regardless
Yes.
whether he gets on their nerves or not, that's what they want. They want to be told what to do. They want to know that the man is being responsible for them. They want to be led.
Damn, true. You giving out free game. Free
Okay,
game,
I
dog.
can't fully agree with truth because I'm hyper independent. I would say I like a man who looks out for me and tells me the truth and is honest.
Mhm.
How can you
I
taking
like
notes?
that.
I hope I can't
Yeah,
taking notes. He be
I'm
quiet.
listening.
I'm like, you better
Like
be
when I
taking
say I want
notes.
to be with my best friend, I want to be with my best friend.
I'm ready to come home now.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
yeah. That's what I am. I done
Yeah.
married my best friend in
I
five
just
more
want my
months.
family back.
Yeah,
That's all.
about to marry my
So that
bestie. That's my
So that
baby.
being said, guys, make sure on the way out, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, special shout out to Stephanie Watkins, who was in the building. My man True, Never Favorite, was also in the building, and the lovely Jalen. Shout out to you for also
Hmm.
being in the building, coming on the panel. We really do greatly appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you so much, Mama.
Now we have a shout out to the lovely Bobby. Bobby, we love you too for being in the
Oh, love you
building.
too. Love you too.
Yeah, we love you. Now over here, Hakeem gets the women. I don't know why they like Hakeem. I'm still trying to figure it
Man,
out.
that
Jordan,
man's
I've been
smooth.
trying to. That
How
man is
you
not
don't
smooth.
know? How you
I'm
don't know why they
smooth.
love you?
True,
I can
I'm
see why they
smooth.
love him.
No.
You smooth too,
I'm
but
smooth. Don't give him that
Love
title.
Ronnie
I'm the
better than
he
smooth.
me.
got that old like you listen, you raw, you already know you raw, uncut, handsome, got the great body.
I appreciate
You know, Hakeem got the old OG swag, the charisma, you know, the smoothness and everything like that. You young and fly, Ronnie. You know, Hakeem got the OG status, you know what I'm saying? It's just naturally inside of him to, you know, to pique a woman's interest. You see what I'm saying?
But
That's something that's
Hakeem be making me jealous. I'm like, man, he's smooth. The women come in here and say, hey, Hakeem, hair just
yeah,
confirmed. And I'm
yeah,
like,
No.
yeah.
what about me? What about my love?
Because he the man.
Those are my friends. You know what I mean?
How many friends he got? You see all the women? That's too many
100 of
friends.
them. They all love him.
I'm asking if
They
they're ready
all love
to
him. Panel to
if they're ready
panel, they
to
all love him.
clean and submit, I'll get married.
Alize came in the building.
Follow
She like, Ronnie
orders.
brought me here. He got her blushing in the chat. I'm like,
Yeah, you
wow.
got it. Yeah. I'm ready. Listen, when the income tax check come, I'm busting it down with her
Oh,
kids.
hell no.
Listen, I'm flying to Dallas to bust it down with East Baby. How much you want? Here's a 200 for you. Here's 200-300 for you. Here's 200-300 for you.
Now that, but shout out to the mom under Natasha Vincent who always come in the building, always showing
Yes,
us love,
our
putting the
man.
link in the chat. We love you, Natasha Vincent. Thank you so much for gifting the chat, for the super chat, and also Sapphire Grades. We thank you so much for super chatting, you know, showing us love, always showing us support. Guys, make sure y'all subscribe to She Rising Soul. Great commentary over there. She actually be reading books. You guys need to go over there and subscribe. She be reading her book with that soft voice. Boy.
Her channel is pinned on the channel. It's pinned in the chat.
Yes. So when you guys go watch the replay, it is pinned on the channel. Just click on it and y'all go support my sister. Let's build her channel up to 1K subscriber. Now that, but shout out to the lovely Mimi, also in the building, one of the co-hosts of the Shiesty Avengers. She come over here always showing us love and support.
I know y'all
Also
better
a
start
co-host as
building
well.
me up too, damn it.
We got you. We didn't finish. I'm going down the line. Shout out to Alize. She also a co-host of the Shiesty Avengers. She was also in the building. Thank you, because I invited her. Thank you for coming by. We really do greatly appreciate it. And Truth, you already know. Truth number favorite. Y'all go and make sure y'all go and subscribe. Him and his soon-to-be wife also be on the panel with him. They talk about, I'm not gonna lie, they talk about the gospel. They talk about building up marriages, relationships, all the good stuff. See, Truth, you thought I wasn't listening. I actually do listen to. See, you don't understand. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. I don't be in the chat, but I'm everywhere. But you be see, he too laughing because you know I'm saying the truth. So he over there, he doing his thing. You know, shout out to him. But guys, make sure y'all go subscribe to Truth Never Favorite. His link is also pinned, not pinned, but it's also in the chat. Cause you only can pin. That's one thing I don't like about it. You can't pin multiple things. You only can pin one thing at a time. But thank you, Natasha, for putting his link in the chat. So you guys make sure to go subscribe to my brother True. Let's get him to 1K subscriber as well. Jalen, I don't know. Are you starting the channel too, Jalen, or no? Because I know Natasha put your channel in there. Jalen?
I've been testing things and making things in the back.
I think you should do it.
I think
Make some money. You be on everybody's panel.
You got
Why not?
I do. But like I gotta create topics.
Yeah. Okay. Baby
J
owe
you
me
know
a
how many
couple
topics out
special
here to
guest
create?
appearances. She
Bro,
owe me
you
a
go on
couple
anybody's
special
panel, you just grab video reaction.
That's it.
Make money. Or video blog your life.
I'm about to start being more consistent though, for real. I'm about to start being more
Yeah, I
consistent.
can't
So I need
vlog my
everybody
life.
to
Y'all
flood
just
in.
see me going to Barnes and Noble and shit.
Yeah, because they're gonna they gonna react to it. Yeah, that's right. Shout out to the lovely Tequila, soon to be Truth wife. I know Truth waiting for that big day. Shout out to her for always coming here and showing support, and also for soon to be husband. She come every time Truth is here. I know Tequila is here, so that's why we gotta give her a shout out because you know already know she said. Shout out to DJ Tron who also in the building. Shout out to Kareem, which is she's related to Hakeem. That's the crazy. She is related to Hakeem. Kareem,
That's
Kareem
my
Stevie. That's his cousin. That's his cousin. Shout out to Fresh Sound. Urban Noise was also in the building. Ken Dog, the mom father, was also in the building. I know he left because I know he's on his way to work. Shout out to him. He can also go and watch the replay. Shout out to No Chaser. He's not in the building today, but normally he goes back and watch the replay. Nightish goes back, watch the replay, and sometimes also do video reaction to our stuff. We really do greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Mean Street, who's also in the building. Also Why High, who also was in the building. Shout out to him. Ruthless Truth was in the building, but he didn't come. He didn't come on the panel today. But shout out to Adrian too. Adrian, shout out to you, big dog. Welcome to the channel as well. He is a new subscriber. Hope to see you more over here on this sector. Stephanie, shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to those that are watching us on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. We had some people that actually was giving us a shout out there too in the Kick world, but I didn't see his name.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. Illumin or something like that. Illumin.
Yeah, she said, "Hurry up."
And shout out to John J. Shout out to John JG for also being in the building. John JG for being in the building. Shout out to him. He's also a new subscriber. He's also in the building. Shout out to him, and also shout out to those like the lovely Sherry Bryant, the lovely Barbie Bryant, also Gorilla Black, and also her son Sky. He's still in the I hope he's doing well to him. So
yeah, I'm gonna hit her up to see how her son doing.
Yeah, see how he's doing and this and that. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, John. I think he's just trolling, but whoever this guy is. I see Natasha, you doing your job. He was trolling. I didn't know he was trolling. I think I was gonna get on him too, but you took care of it for me. I like the trolls. Shout out to the trolls. The trolls made the content better, but she got rid of his comment.
Basically.
But anyhow, guys, it's so very important. You go to KL Culture Radio Community tab. In the Community tab, there's a KL Culture Radio T-shirt. Also the KL Culture Radio hat with me and Jordan got on. The KL Culture Radio coffee mug. Y'all gotta get this coffee mug. This coffee mug is fire. And also Prince Hakeem book, Black Love. Come over here, support the platform. We really do greatly appreciate it. As y'all can see, we are back live and well. Hakeem, you had a good vacation?
I did, man. 7 days. I feel like I need some more. But
well, then we need to put you on more vacation.
Yeah.
That being said, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. We over and out.